Shit, sorry for the delay, man. Yeah, I had to take care of my kids. Sorry for the delay. I ain't fall asleep. I'm here. The video is live now. Y'all welcome to Third Coast Sports TV. I'm your host, Wink, with the most in Texas news. What's going on, man? Things. Welcome to the stream. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come on in here. I see it was people that was already waiting. Glad y'all getting these notifications. What's going on with everybody? Anyone seen Ashmail around since? But hell no. Where he been at? Hell no. He ain't nowhere to be found. He ain't nowhere to be found. Ashmail Trail. Trust me, the moment we see him, we gonna get him. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, y'all was. Yeah, yeah. I fucking wonder why, because he knew it was wrong. He know it was bullshit. That's why. He was probably a plant by Radio 610 and put that bullshit bug in everybody in, make them believe it and hurt their feelings. Yeah, I know. His sources, though, right? Sorry for that slight delay. Had to go ahead and get my kids straight. Just been out all day. It's my youngest daughter's birthday today. So, had to take care of some stuff first before I got to the stream. Shit, I'm luckily I said it at 6 o'clock when I did. I could have did it at 6 o'clock, but I let them play outside for a little while. It's cool. I just got back from bathing my dog. Yeah, I feel you. What's your thoughts on Combs? Sammy Coates? Is that who you talking about, Ed, man? Texans will sign Earl Thomas. Yeah. What you got on the brain, man? What you mean? Oh, in terms of this free agency? Oh, Sammy Coates. I mean, we picked up Sammy Coates. Really? When this happened? I mean, I've been missing a couple. I've been missing a little bit of news, so I didn't know that. What's going on, man? What's going on, Jay? Come on, fake news, man. Fake news is already old today. Is it concrete? Cause I ain't seen nothing with it, and I can't go ahead and man. Let me go ahead and look at this shit right now. Um, I'm gonna look at this shit now while I'm on stream. There's 9 people in here. I see y'all in here. Y'all go ahead, y'all hit that like button if you haven't already hit it, man. Cause we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about this pathetic ass free agency that we got. I know some of y'all is excited. I know some of y'all was in the chat last night on the last 2 round tables and y'all think I'm being negative, but y'all know I ain't that. I'm just critical of this football teams and the moves that they make. Why can't I be that? Why I gotta be a hater? Why I gotta be all that? What about the never heard of him? Bruce Wayne. I was inquiring about him earlier. Why are we still picking up players from New England? Like that makes no sense to me. Seeing his highlights and man, I never heard of him. I never saw any of his highlights when they were showing Patriots and when they was doing shit with returns and shit like that. I didn't see him taking no returns back. I never heard of him. So until then, I'm not gonna believe nothing he can do until I see him do it in a Houston Texans uniform. Anything that's been done before they got here is irrelevant. That shit is just something. He's a gunner. Aw man, that's some whole shit. A gunner, bro. We went out to go sign this nigga for $6 million for 2 years just to be a gunner. That's the type of shit that Houston does, and then y'all wonder why I was so critical last night. And Sammy Coates is kind of trash. I'm not impressed with him. What has he done? When he with Pittsburgh? When he with Pittsburgh? Correct me if I'm wrong. Sammy Coates was with Pittsburgh. What's going on, Devontae Love? I appreciate y'all coming through. We got him for 750K. Okay, well, he probably won't even make it through Sam. He probably won't even make it with training camp with that damn shit. And waiver wire, I mean, it's free agency. I don't see, how that's really an irrelevant thing. The guy from the Pats is really good in special team. The Texans had to, no, we don't have the worst special team. We were actually 27th. We actually improved last year because we were 32nd the last few years. So we improved somewhat. And the only reason why we improved is because of the strong leg that old buddy got. We picked him up off the wake room. What's going on, Joe Packers? I never seen you here before, but I appreciate you coming through. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for me. While we go ahead and we dive into this free agency period that I know dudes and some fans is willing to talk about. I've talked about it on the round table, but I wanted to get my own personal thoughts on this fucking free agency, which is it's abysmal. I don't care what anybody says. Bro, EJ Gaines is still out there. What are we doing? That's what I want to know, Ricky. And haters gonna hate. Man, we held it down last night. For fuck what a hater gotta say, Ray Ray. We held it down last night. We held our position. I could care less what anybody was saying in the chat last night. Wasn't nobody finna get me on they bandwagon. But you know, some people in the chat was holding us down. No, Jimmy T13 held us down. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. I'm gonna make sure I give him major love because I always rewatch the streams and see who was and see who do this and who said this and said that. Cause real family, you was on some bullshit last night. You typically on point, but you was on some bullshit last night. I'm gonna expand on that later on in the round table. We ain't gonna do that right now. Yeah, I agree with you criticizing the Texans. And, you know, no, I know. I mean, I know it's not what fans want to hear. What makes you think me, Ray Ray, or any fan that's critical of this team wants to say that? You think I don't want to see this team in the Super Bowl? What's going on, Houston Texans? I gotta say, I like how Brian Gaines has handled free agency. Why? Why? What good value? I mean, other than potentially, bro. I mean, two of the offensive linemen we signed are unknowns, and you know they couldn't even get resigned by their own teams. I'm gonna end up going through that, but you know, I'm gonna end up going through all of that. But I see, man, there's a lot of people coming in here today. 20 people, okay, all right. It must be some new people that's never even came to this channel because of how I titled this shit. Cause now I'm learning how to get more people coming here. And when this shit is over, I'm finna put some more tags and cause I didn't get to do all that. I'm gonna edit the video a little later on, but I ain't gonna worry about it. We just gonna we just gonna do what it do right now. EJ Gaines, we all want to know what's going on with him because we ain't heard nothing. And what's going on, Kellen Bud? Kellen Boys, shit. Appreciate you coming through, showing love. So you saying no? I never wanted Soldier from the get go. I never wanted Butler from the get go. You never heard me say ever that I wanted Butler. You heard me say I wanted Fleming. You heard me say I wanted Jokel and other guys. And what's going on, Robbie G? Yeah, I was Team 10. Yeah, I know you was. Well, yeah, I know you was. Jay Dizzle was Team 10. Everybody was Team 10 last night. But that's cool. Every dog has his day. I wasn't in the last night. I just couldn't. I couldn't see myself thinking the way that a lot of y'all was thinking last night. I just couldn't do it because I know the history of this football team, good or bad. But the bad is outweighing the good right now. And that's cool, you know. It's all love. I ain't take it personal. I can't do that. I can't do it. Baby, what is it? Baby, go back in your room. I'm doing a video right now. I'm doing a video right now. I give you a video. I'll bring it to you in a little bit, okay? Just go back in your room. I'll bring it to you. Okay? Which toy you want? It's in that bag when we went in that store? Okay, I'll bring it to you. I'll bring it to you. Just go in your room. I'll be in there in a few minutes, okay? All right. Yeah, Fleming, Jokel, Pugh, those are the kind of guys I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no. I mean, some people last night it was personal for them. Because, and I could see it. I could tell it was going on and how you feel about the office rebuild. I never seen you, Dante Horn, so welcome to the stream. You know, if you like what you're saying, you know, hit that subscribe button and you know, and shoot your boy a like. And I'm gonna answer your question right now. I was anti Gaine before he got here. He was already here 2 years prior. He was the sole reason that Brock Osweiler came here on that shitty ass contract because he was in charge of free agency. But most fans don't know that. As someone who's in the Texans organization known as Pat D Stat, if you know him, if you follow State of the Texans, if the website or anybody like that, I put this information out about two months ago because it was some critical news that most fans don't even know about, and and that news never reached Sports Radio 610 or 790. You know, if it wasn't for him, we never would have known that, and Rick Smith would have shouldered all of the blame, which he still is getting the blame from specific fans anyway. But that's not the point. The point is the fact that he was let go, brought back, and months later, and we didn't have any new blood to get a new type of identity for this football team is concerning to me. And I don't know I haven't really been able to keep up with today's moves. I've been out with my family. I had to go get a haircut. I was out here looking weak for like the last 3 weeks. My barber was gone, so I had to, I had to go ahead and get shit handled because my baby, they having a birthday party tomorrow. Chantel was a starter for the first 2 years. Bro, I mean, he's been wandering around on the league, and I don't trust him. Chantrell Henderson, I don't trust him. I don't trust the situation. I doubt he even makes the 43 or the 53 man roster. The only reason why he's gonna make it is because old buddy doesn't want to cut him because he's one of his guys from Buffalo. That's just how I feel, and ain't nothing gonna change that. His tape don't prove otherwise. And what is it, baby? Can I have another pizza? I'll give you some in a minute. Go back in your room. Bro, the Batamusi guy's he's a kick returner or a returner from New England. I don't know why. That's what I'm saying, Bruce Wayne. That's what I'm saying. What sense does that make? We running through all our cap space, and what's killing me about the Houston Texans fans is y'all think we got this absorbent amount of money from Texans cap. Bro, Texans cap ain't notable. You want go to sports track, or go to over the cap if you want to know what the cap number is. They haven't added up all the contracts on there, and they got a refresher. The majority of the players that we signed, their contracts are on there, but we spending money on the dumbest shit that we don't even need right now. We need premier players to go along with the premier guys that we have on our defense, and you can fulfill in the depth in the second and third weeks like you're supposed to do. But because we were fifth and sixth in cap space this season, and you go out here and go spend money on I mean yes they spent the money they spending 3 million on this dude a season, which is crazy. It don't make no sense whatsoever. I don't see what the point is. I don't see why they do it. And the O line is important. I mean, they addressing the O line, but they ain't getting nobody notable who's been a starter in this league. You could have got Joker Pugh and the other guys on deals too. You could have got them on deals, but then we ain't even looking at them. And they notable starters. Joe Ellington, Joe Ellington. I don't know who he is. The GOAT Jalen Ramsey brand. I ain't seen him in a minute. Have y'all seen the GOAT? Because y'all know he used to troll the shit out of South Sports. I ain't even know he was still lurking around Texans feed with shit. I welcome you in here anyway. Yeah, I see him. I really want Fleming. Bro, I don't even think we're going to get Fleming just due to the fact of what John Harris was shitting on him in the live stream. He didn't even mention him. They were so high on Nate Solder, they couldn't see nobody else. All they saw was Nate Solder and Norwell. That's how I know they not no good reporters. I'm officially done with anybody on the Houston Texans like network and talk is not a kick return. I don't care what he is. He's a special teams player. I don't care what he is. He not good enough to be signing for that. We could have been using that money. We could have put that money towards Honey Badger or somebody else like that. Seth Payne, bro, everybody, if they're a part of 610 radio, they can't be trusted. John McClain definitely can't. Drew Doherty, I don't even consider him a Texans reporter. I don't consider him a reporter. He's not a reporter for the Texans. I'm not even quite sure what he do. He's a cornball anyway. I never paid attention to Drew Doherty ever. Can he return kick? I'm not sure, bro. I know nothing about him. Y'all gonna have to tell me if y'all done any research. The numbers say he was like the second this or something like that in the NFL, and that's what the Texans is falling for. They falling for shit off of PFF grades when they're not using their own eyeballs. Yeah, hold on. Where's y'all play? Where you played at? You wanted the extra pizza? All right, hold on. Oh, okay. You done eating? Okay, all right. Yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Tyler Irvin, and I feel they need to bring Wendell Williams back. You don't know what you have in him. They didn't really give him no chance. And he's a far better returner than any of them. We were signed Chris Thompson. Oh, we did? Just report. Okay. Chris Thompson, I like Chris Thompson. Chris Thompson should be returning the ball. Because when he came in and he was touching the ball, he was making shit happen. So I like him. And Gaines is losing it out here. Yeah, he was stupid fast. He ran a 4.19. Yeah, and I saw the Kaepernick down here, but his agent is out here in Houston or some shit like that. That's why he was training at the Methodist facility. So, I mean, that's cool, but we did offer Nate Soldier that contract. I mean, I'm pretty sure we did. I understand if we got our bid because I was not mad at all when Nate Soldier was lost to whoever the hell he was. I don't even remember who we went to be honest. And what's going on, Sean Real Live? Shit, welcome to the stream. I don't care who he is. All of these dudes that most dudes was clamoring for, I wasn't even interested in from the get go. And I saw that Crabtree just signed with the Ravens. I could care less about Crabtree. If we would have signed somebody like Crabtree to this guy, I really would have been hot. I really would have been mad, bro. I would have been TO'd. Like square biz. I don't like Crabtree. He's not really old. He still got some youth in him. He got a few more seasons, like 3 to 4 seasons, that he could produce if he with the right. But I don't like Crabtree. I ain't like Crabtree since Texas Tech when he caught that lucky ass touchdown against Texas, and tiptoed it in and won that game. I haven't liked Crabtree since. I've never been high on Crabtree though. I never thought Crabtree was raw. I know he got some 1,000-yard seasons, under his belt, in San Francisco and now the Raiders, but I've never been sold on him. Never ever. Never ever ever. Can you at least give games a break? Bro, I'm not giving this man shit. This man been here in this organization before. The fact that he was in this organization before and he made moves that have already set us back 2 years anyway. He's the whole reason that Brock Osweiler got here. And he's the whole reason that we had to ship off picks to make up for his fuck up. So no, he ain't getting no pass from me. He ain't getting no pass from me. Period. And can I sell you a box of Skittles? Man, hell yeah. Make sure they're the original pack, the red pack. Make sure it's the red pack, Tenny. He was here since Brock. Yes. You don't know bro, you don't even know who, bro, what? You didn't know that? Bro, he was here 2 years prior. We let him go just this very last season when number 17 got cut. And we just brought him back in 9 months later. Oh, wow. Man, that's kind of crazy. You don't fuck with, man, I like any kind of Skittles. It really don't matter. Yeah, he was here. He just wasn't the GM. Exactly. He was in charge of free agency. That's what his job was. If you go back and you go look at his title over the last 2, he was completely in charge of free agency. I don't like sour Skittles like that. Them the only Skittles I don't vouch for. I don't vouch for sour Skittles. No, he was here for 2 years. He was here 2 years before he was cut by the Texans. He goes to Buffalo. He makes a couple of moves. He does some shit like that. And Buffalo didn't even retain him. And he's still trash. If he was that good, why did Buffalo move on from him for so quick? I understand if you had a lot of money on the table and you couldn't cut the check to retain them. That's two totally separate entities. But for you not to even have money problems and you don't retain somebody, bro, that's concerning to me regardless of the organization. Here you go, baby. I really had time. Yeah. Yeah, man, it don't make no sense to me. And the moves that he making, and this nigga in the damn camera smiling in the interviews like he really done some shit. He think he really doing something. He think this is really pleasing the fans. No, and to be honest, it's a lot of fans that are pleased by this bullshit that he brought in. He couldn't land no real quality free agents, which we all been clamoring for, which what this team needs, and you need a different identity that goes along with this team. I'm sorry for this soft-ass football team. They don't hold dudes accountable on the field. It's all kind of shit that goes on this team that I'm just not comfortable with. I'm going to be a fan. I'm a fan, blood in, blood out. Man, this is tatted on me. You know what I'm saying? So I take it serious. You know what I'm saying? I love them enough to where I can ink it on my body. I'm a real fan. And what's going on, Spitz? I was about to watch some of your video earlier, but I was like, it was getting close to my time to get ready to stream, so I ain't ready to check it out. But when I'm done with my stream, I'm going to check your video out. And I'm fine if we don't get a big name, but we out here drawing names out of nowhere. Yeah, dudes that ain't even contributed, a lot to their football teams that they was already on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what's up, Robbie G. I agree. The real test for Gaines in the draft, to be honest. I won't even say that, bro. His test is now. What can you do with contracts? Because rookie contracts are easy to figure out. Scouting for rookies and getting rookie talent is nowhere near as hard as your judgment on quality free agents. Your teams are broken on free agency. Drafts take a while because you don't have time for upside players in free agency. It's either they gonna get it done or they not. That's the great thing about free agency. That's the best thing about free agency that I can say. It ain't no potential. If you finding dudes that still got potential and we waiting on their upside to kick in, then you losing and we don't even need to entertain you running the organization. If you still talking about upside, well, his upside is because that's what we side upside players. That's what Chantrell Henderson is, and that's what Senio Kelemete is. They're upside players. Gaine work the numbers or the perimeters of the deal. That's why the Pats are never active in free agency because they can replace them with low end. Yeah, but we ain't the Pats. We are not the Pats, and we're not gonna act like the Patriots didn't just spend like $70 million last off season, and they went right back to the Super Bowl. Do y'all know that everybody this past season, the top 10 people who spent the most money, they all either went to the playoffs or was in the Super Bowl. That's what y'all fail to realize. Everybody that spent the most money won a division, had a double-digit record. They went far in the playoffs or they was in the Super Bowl. It was one of them scenarios, if not all of them, except for the Browns. But the Browns honestly didn't spend a lot of money last year. They didn't spend a lot of money last year because there wasn't really no quality free agents they could get last year. This year, that shit is changing, especially now that they got Tyrod Taylor. Hell, I had the vid and the numbers for that. Yeah, man. Man, it was a lot of money spent in last year's free agency, bro. A lot of money was spent. It didn't work out for the Raiders either, bro. The Raiders, yeah, it worked the year before, and that was the year that Osemele and all of the guys that they got. That was the year they went 12-4, and we smashed them in the playoffs. That year, the last 2 years, the teams that have spent, and I forgot to add in even the year prior, the teams in the last 2 years that have spent the most money in free agency have went to the playoffs, won a division, or went to a Super Bowl or won the Super Bowl. This has happened. Jacksonville went from fourth to first and played and lost by 3 in the AFC Championship to the Patriots with Blake Bortles. Think about what I just said. Think about what I just said and let that shit sink in. The Jaguars went from fourth to numero uno in the division and went to an AFC Championship game and lost by 3 points to the greatest quarterback in the league. Blake Bortles makes that last throw on that pass that he threw up the seam, and old buddy catches it. They win. They were in position to win the game. I mean, so they were in position, but this is about wins and losses. They still lost, but the Jaguars fans is feeling high off of that, and they keeping that shit going. They reached heights that they ain't reached since the 90s. They ain't been in no AFC championship since 97 when they upset the Broncos. It's been a long time since the Jaguars done seen that. And they weren't even a team long. They were expansion team. And I hate when fans say, oh, we the youngest team in the league. And so you got to understand that's a bullshit lie because the Jaguars, the Panthers, and the Baltimore Ravens had success within their first 5 years where they was going to playoffs and shit like that. So don't give me that, oh, the Texans only been in the league 17 years. Nigga, 17 years? It don't take that long for you to breed success. It do not take that long. What's going on, Mr. Killer KB? I agree in the sense they are like the Astros, built their team through enough drafts and got quality free agents. I'm talking about this offseason. I'm talking about this offseason too. I'm just going over a couple things, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. The thing is, Texans are mediocre. Jags were ass as fuck getting top 5 picks. Bro, that's what happened when you suck for that long. When you suck for that long, bro, and you get the right personnel, and And honestly, everything that changed was when they brought. I knew the moment that Tom Coughlin came back, and I knew the moment that they said that Doug Marrone was the coach. I knew it was a problem then. And when I saw them get Calais Campbell, Boye, all of these guys, bro, I knew it was gonna be a problem. And when they got Fournette at number 4, bro, just imagine right now, and I bullshit you not. If Deshaun Watson gets drafted number 4 by the Jaguars, and they still get Cam Robinson and all these guys, and they got Yannick Ngakoue, they got Telvin Smith, they got Miles Jack, they got Barry Church in the backfield. What's going on, Ariel K? Welcome to the stream. They had all these guys, and y'all want to sit here and tell me, and I even hate to be on this subject, but honestly, the Jaguars, with the way that they played last year, if they had Deshaun Watson on that team, tell me, is it not a landslide victory for them with the way that that defense was playing, and the way and the weapons that they got on offense? Honestly, take your fandom aside, take your hate away from the Jaguars, take that shit away. I understand it hurts to come to that truth. There you go. I won't say undefeated. I think they would have lost the game. But, man, oh, man, if that team right now for the next 4 to 5 years, they easily win 3 Super Bowl championships with Watson. Watson this year would have had a Super Bowl championship had he been on that team completely healthy. It's not even a question. It's not even a question. I like Sammy Coates better than Braxton, real shit. Well, Sammy Coates has probably done more than Braxton, but at the end of the day, I can still be high on Braxton, considering that he was open all year. He wasn't dropping no passes. When he caught the ball, he made shit happen. And it was just a matter of trust when it came to Tom Savage and everybody else. And the fact that he was getting shitted on early in the season by Bill O'Brien, that just goes to show you, if you ain't a great practice player, what Ray been saying, if you ain't a great practice player, if you ain't this, if you ain't that, then you ain't gonna see the field. And he was a healthy scratch all season, and he still didn't get the playing time that he deserved in that game. He showed you in specific games, specifically the Ravens game, the Browns game, the Rams game. What's going on, man? Man, we just shooting the shit about free agency as well as other things. You know what I'm saying? And I was hearing really good things about, man, bro. Look, when me and Ray get this, when we find out how many pressures due to how many snaps this man has had in his career, and the moment that we find out the moment that we find out how many pressures that Kelemete gave up, that's gonna change the outlook, and then y'all gonna have a thorough, because pressures is what matters when you assessing a football player. Bro, I can expect, a bull rush. I can understand, zones and blitzes, and, schematically, you can lose on any play in the interior or as a tackle. Some plays you just gonna get beat because you got peer athletes on the other side of the ball too. And do you see the Patriots, man? Absolutely. I don't care, bro. I don't care what's going on. You going through the Patriots no matter what. If it ain't the AFC Championship, it's the Super Bowl. It's one of the two. The Patriots are guaranteed to go to another AFC Championship at least this year. That I don't have no doubt about that in my mind. I can call that right now. Will they win it? That remains to be seen. But they will definitely make it there. And we should have kept Jalen Strong when we did, especially considering the growth of Deshaun Watson from week 2 to 3. Jalen Strong on this team with the next coming weeks that we had, oh my God, bro. Jalen Strong could have been used man, especially when it came to the red zone. Oh, yeah, I think he did. I think he had something against Jalen Strong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And what's going on, King Foka? I liked no, I think he did. I want to say he did tear his ACL or something like that, because I see him doing rehab videos and shit like that. I don't think Tom Brady is going to get a 6th ring with all his young talent. He gonna have a much harder time now because the Young Bucks is coming and they not laying down for him. You know what I'm saying? The teams is getting stronger, and that's what was killing me. Specific people in the round table chat last night was saying what other teams was getting stronger. Nigga, y'all not watching the moves. The Browns getting stronger. The Jags is stronger. The Titans is stronger now. The Giants is stronger now. Man, 4 teams I just named, we got to play this year. It ain't no guarantee. It ain't no, yeah, but I mean, you don't have to believe it. You could sit here and think boys ain't making moves, and you could sit out here and you think because dudes got history, people can change that shit when they got specific personnel and they on Kansas City getting stronger. Kansas City just got stronger with a couple of moves that they made, and they clearing cap space. So you're saying Tenny is a delusional Homer fan? No, he has a right to his opinion, and a lot of fans that we do have are delusional. I will go ahead and say that. I mean, a lot of y'all. I mean, not. I mean, I'm just speaking in general terms. A lot of y'all fans, y'all just want to hear. Y'all just want to get up here and hear us say, "Oh man, the Texans gonna win this," and we got. I'm not finna lie to you. Find somebody else. Go to some other channel if you want somebody to sit here and lie to you to your face. Wink, can't lie. This year about to be fun. I think it's gonna be a fun season. I know it's gonna be a fun season because Deshaun Watson is at the helm. But at the end of the day, we still don't even know what our offensive line is even gonna be shaped out to be. Let alone if they even gonna be healthy enough to play. If y'all gonna sit here and act like these ain't things that we can't be worried about, then then bro, like how can you truly support a football team when you don't want to throw the good in with the bad? And that's all I'm saying. We want AP, AP a couple of years ago, even last year, I probably would have said let's sign him because I didn't want Blue here no more. But I knew Blue was a viable option in short yardage, so I didn't really mind him staying on the roster. And they shit on him heavy. They shit on him real heavy this season. Why? He didn't play nowhere near as much as he should have in short yardage situations, but, you know, that's what it is. Wink, I want the Pats to win another one. Of course you do. You're a Patriots fan. I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you. What you think of Colts? He's average, bro. I'm not. He ain't nobody for us to be. I mean, he ain't really made no name for himself like that. So why do I need to be worrying about him? There's so many Texans fans on Twitter that want, man, L Sticky. It's because he from Texas. It's because AP got a status just like J.J. Watt. And dudes just ain't willing to let go because they holding on to the past. A true football fan ain't gonna hold on to the past because I'm a fan of football first before I'm a fan of any football team, including my hometown team. I like football for what football is. I'm not a home. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have a little bias towards my team, but it's not bias that's, you know, that's I can't even think of the word right now. And I like Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller does so much for this team. Y'all don't know he's second. When he gets, I guess they just came out with some shit that ain't nobody even talking about. And when he gets the ball passed to him, he's one of the most efficient running backs in the league. I mean, so that's crazy. He's second to none in terms of pass blocking. He knows he is a smart football player, but this scheme does not fit him because Bill O'Brien runs a power scheme. He's very valuable. Anybody that don't see his value because he ain't doing shit that he was doing in Miami is crazy because they ran a zone scheme in Miami. Well, shit is easier to dictate. The holes are much easier to read when you're in a fucking zone scheme. You got to really know. He's not a power player. So why are we paying in a power scheme? That's how I know a lot of fans out here when people say that, oh, Lamar Miller ain't this, Lamar Miller was carrying us when Tom Savage was in the fucking game for weeks. Lamar Miller was carrying us, but nobody was talking about that but me. And I was talking about that on Honcho's channel months ago before we even started doing roundtables. Go back and go look at, and I got the playlist. Every video I've ever done on Honcho channel is now on my channel now. And you can go to my playlist and you'll go back and you'll see when we talking about Lamar Miller and you'll see that shit. And when you go back and go look at the games, you like, bro, they not involving him enough. How many times are they throwing him screens? How many times are they using him on halfback flips, tosses, outside zones, inside? Well, they use him on inside zones, but outside zone. What stretch plays are they running? What plays do he have a fullback in front of him where they clearing the pathways to make his job even easier? What trap plays are we running? Y'all ain't seeing none of this. Y'all play Madden. Y'all know the plays I'm talking about. Why are we not running no two back sets? Why are we not running no split backs and no damn and shotgun? Why are we not doing that on this football team when we have the personnel to do so? Because fucking Bill O'Brien does not know how to utilize. He knows what he wants, but he doesn't know how to utilize it when he gets it. Like it makes no sense. And would you take Jez on? Nah, bro. Josh Cooper? Nah. No. Eric Reed, I want him if we can't get Honey Badger. Want him if we get Honey Badger. We trust me. He can't come here, I want him. And if we can't get him, and like we don't hit on Armani Watts or something, I want his brother Justin Reed if we can't get them dude. I'm keeping my eye on him in the draft. And I hate when people put him in short yardage, crucial situations. Yeah, man, and they want him to do this and they want him to do that, when that's not what he's made for. That's not what he's made for. He gets you in space. It's a wrapperoni with cheese, with extra jalapenos, ghost pepper on the side. That's exactly what it is. Miller is he's a workhorse. I mean, he can get some stuff done. You know, I know Spitz probably won't say he's a workhorse, but he can get it done, just not in this scheme. And how's Kareem still on the payroll? Bro, go ask Brian Gaine. That's what we trying to figure out. That's what we trying to figure out. It's easy to get holes in the zone scheme. That's why the zone scheme is the most suitable scheme used across the... Bro, the zone scheme, hands down, is the best scheme for running, play action, and all of these things. It's crazy. Lamar Miller is worth the money we paid him. He's a great athlete. He gives us so much more. He does a lot of dirty work that nobody shouts him out whatsoever. Nobody shouts that shit out. I'm watching. I watch football for real. I know what he's doing. This man has been official since he's been here. We ain't doing shit. We ain't throwing him no screens, bro. It ain't no reason why he shouldn't have 50, 60 catches. Yeah, hell yeah, I like the Keem Hunt. When we let him go, I was like, what the fuck are they doing? I understood because they saw what they had in Tyler Irvin, but then he ended up getting hurt. So that situation went south real quick. I would give K. Drake a full fart. Yeah, I would too, Ray Ray. I would too. I'd do that deal in a minute. Bro, who we gonna have as a season the O-line? Who we gonna have? Wait, who gonna have a good season with the O-line last year? What do you mean? Expand on that, because I'm not understanding what you're saying, Ariel. I'm not understanding what you mean. J. Joe, why the fuck did we keep him and not let him go to the Raiders? Bro, because we got to infatuate. I just told y'all, bro. We got this fan base and this front office, because it's the fan base too. Because I seen people on Instagram cheering J. Joe on. I put him in my Instagram story and I said I love J. Joe. What's going on? Titans up. I love J. Joe. I love what J. Joe. I love his. I like the way he plays. I like his mentality. He a go-getter, but he's past it now. We need to move on. We need to get some. The best thing about him being on this roster right now is the fact that he gets to mentor dudes, second and third year dudes, and the first dudes. You know, if we get somebody like Duke Dawson could learn a lot from J. Joe. If we get a guy like Duke Dawson, I promise you, J. Joe is going to come in real handy if we can find somebody, because he's going to be the eventual replacement. And I guarantee you, if Duke Dawson gets on this roster, he will be the next year's starter, and he could start along with Deku. That'll be a mean-ass time. And then you can justify having Coleman in the slot. That's when the Colvin signing is going to make sense next year, not this year. He is not going to matter this year. Anybody who thinks he's seriously going to matter this year, bro, y'all sleep. Duke Dawson will be there. And Duke Dawson, well, yeah, you saying he won't be here. I mean, it ain't no telling, bro. It ain't no telling. If they thought that Kevin Johnson and Kareem Jackson are good for this football team, I don't see any reason why they won't think that Duke Dawson is a spectacular athlete who can play and is a constant playmaker. He's always around the ball, and he's always disturbing the peace on the field. I mean, so I don't understand how you don't take a flyer on him. I heard Breland, I heard that he failed his physical. Good for whatever team that was, the Panthers, because now they ain't got to pay him now. Titans ready? Yeah, everybody gonna take turns on the Titans next season because the Titans is horrible in the division for some reason. They can win against the Packers, they can win against the Seahawks, they can win against Kansas City, but they can't win in the division. That much is evident. We know this to be true. Deshaun and Duke Dawson play two totally different decisions. Yeah, I know that. I know that. I was talking about Duke Dawson only. I ain't even mentioned Deshaun Elliott. Bob wants long physical corners. Bro, he doesn't even know how to use. Bro, he doesn't. I mean, who cares what Bill O'Brien wants? This man sucks. He sticks to one type of he sticks to one type of player, and when that don't work, he just gets him off of the roster when he don't like him no more. No one said that in the chat. Joke been lost his leg. I don't know. Nobody is scared of the Titans. Nah, ain't nobody scared of the Titans. This guy Texans territory on Instagram said we are going to trade to the first, and J.J. was better than 50% of the corners that we said need to cut Miller. Yeah, I just subscribed to him just so I could see some news, but yeah, he don't know what the fuck he talking about. I didn't see shit that he said on Instagram. That matter of fact, that damn the screenshot I took the screenshot that y'all got of Colvin, I took that off his page. Like, because it looked clean, so I used it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. What pisses me off is that we overpaid for J.J. Why do we keep overplaying players? Bro, that's what Brian Gaine does most. Y'all are aware that Brian Gaine was the reason that Brock Osweiler got that $72 million contract. That was completely out of Rick Smith's hands. He had nothing to do with that. And the man that signs the checks is Bob McNair. So he was out of the loop on all of that shit too. And you can tell by the way he shipped him out of here as soon as the offseason was here. As soon as the offseason got here, he shipped him off for a second-round pick, and we traded up to go get the future, which is Deshaun Watson. And I guarantee you, he ain't even going to get the credit for that when this team goes far. If this team end up winning the Super Bowl in the next 2 to 3 years, 5 years, whatever, and Deshaun Watson is the quarterback that got to this team, I guarantee you not one time Rick Smith is ever going to be afforded the credit, but he going to get it from me because he had the nuts to go up to go get him. O'Brien was not big on Deshaun Watson before the season started. He was not big on him. Trubisky and Mahomes, that's who he really wanted. So anybody that think that he was in love with Deshaun Watson, no, Rick Smith was in love with Deshaun Watson. I know the type of quarterbacks that Bill O'Brien likes. He likes Tom Savages. He likes Hackenbergs. He likes Brian Hoyers and Ryan Malletts and Ryan Fitzpatrick's. That's what he likes. That's what he likes. T.J. Yates and Case Keenum only played here because they had history playing here. That's the only reason, and we needed them in a pinch. And he loves prototypical type players. The only prototypical type players that you could say that he didn't like was Mahomes. Other than that, all he likes is the prototypical quarterback. Of course, Rick Smith wasn't really the problem when it came down to it, not when it came to... Hey, no, he was not. No, he was not. I disagree respectfully. Deshaun Watson was their guy. No, he wasn't. No, Deshaun Watson was Rick Smith's guy. He was not Bill O'Brien's guy. This evidence and this news has been broken. He was not initially. He was not his guy. He saw later on in training camp, and he saw in the preseason. He saw later, and he saw when he had to change his scheme because he didn't change that scheme truly until week 3 of this year. And I knew when we signed Brian Gaine, and I knew the moment that Brian Gaine was signed, I knew we was in for a rude awakening. But I didn't think he was this fucking stupid to have $65 million at the helm and shit it off on fucking backup players. The only notable starter that he got was Fulton. Everybody else is suspect. Colvin, too. Colvin probably is going to play okay. He's probably going to benefit here and there. You know, Rack going to be able to put him in some spots. But to sit here and say that he's going to be a premier player on this defense, he's going to be a name on this defense, y'all sleep if you think that. Do you think he tries to do more with less so he can stroke his ego when he wins? Yeah, because he think he Bill Belichick. This team Tell me if I'm lying that this team wants to be the New England Patriots so bad. They trying to be this well-oiled machine. They trying to be so tight-lipped about moves. They trying to do this with and do this with that with contracts and all of this now. And it's 26 people, it's 25 people in here, and y'all and I got 20 likes. Y'all go ahead and y'all even that up. Like, be real. Be real. Like, they trying to do everything they can like the New England Patriots, and it's failed miserably. We need to be the Houston Texans. We do not need to be the New England Patriots. We can never be the New England Patriots because we ain't got that psyche, we don't have that mentality, and we don't even have an owner who's willing to cheat to win. I don't care if we get to a Super Bowl and we win. Do you think that as a fan, I'm finna sit here and complain about how we got to the Super Bowl and won? I don't give a fuck. We need shit to go in our way sometimes. Now, when it comes to being fan, because we get cheated out of a lot of shit, then we going to be that kind of fan. I'm that fan all kind of day because I know when we going to get cheated. But to sit here and say that we almost had them and to have that type of mentality, I'm just not going to have it. A loss is a loss, a win is a win. Just like Dominic Toretto said, it don't matter if you lose by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. Only losers think that way. Who are your ideal candidates to become? Oh, RG3 hands down. RG3 and Kurt being Kurt in the draft in the fifth or sixth round if we can land them. Those are the options that I have right here, right now, and what I would like to see. And this is the most people I never had in one of my live streams at one time. I appreciate every last one of y'all for coming through and contributing to this, to this video right now. And you must still you still got to consider players getting hurt. You still got to consider all that. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you. What's going on, Houston Homer? Oh, man, 30 people in here. Okay, more and more. The longer the video, man, 31 people in here. I guess everybody must not be getting them damn notifications. Some people still must not be getting them. But there's something that I can do. But, yeah, I want to win. Yeah, bro, you just want to win. When you lose so long, you don't give a fuck how you win. Just as long as you winning. Do you think? Because we definitely got away with one in that Lions game on that Thanksgiving game, on that 80-yard touchdown that Forsett got, bro. That shit was easily down, but because the damn coach was so stupid, it stayed. What is it, baby?
Let the pitch go.
Okay, all right. Tell him to stop. Okay. Y'all hold on. Y'all give me a second. I gotta get some corrective action. You know what I'm saying? Okay, come on. He not gonna pinch you or touch you again, but y'all go ahead and y'all get up in y'all bed. Yeah, stay right there. And don't you pinch, you hear me? All right. Yeah. Despicable Me. Man, you know kids love that shit. Yeah, y'all get to see me in daddy mode. Yeah, because shit, I'm a father first, man, you know. We got to go ahead and correct that real quick before they get out of line. And my kids, man, if they get started, it ain't gonna stop. It is not gonna stop. When can you adopt me? Nah, man, I'm paying too much already, man. I got way too much on my plate. Can't do it. Can't do it, Sticky. Losing ain't the same with players. Out you win. More players not in there. Yeah, man, and this team don't have we got a real bad injury history. And injuries happen to us at the worst time, bro. Think about this shit. For the last 7, 8 years, since the 2011 team, with the exception that Schaub's last good year, just about every quarterback we had in the 2013 season. Since 2014, every quarterback we've had has gotten hurt or benched. And what you think about Seattle? Bro, Seattle doing the right thing. Seattle can bounce back in a major way probably the year after the next because they're going to probably start moving up in the draft, accumulating picks. They probably going to trade out of the first round like they always do, you know, get them some value, get them a lot of second and third round picks because whether y'all aware of it or not, that third round is loaded with so much talent that could be had. Like, literally, you can build your team this season in the third round alone. That's why I can't wait for day 2 if we don't move up and we draft nothing but third rounders. All the Kush people coming in smelling the weed. Hell yeah. Shit, Honcho must have told y'all to go ahead and fall through, man. I appreciate it if he did. And would I trade Clowney? Fuck no. Fuck no. That's a fuck no. Emphasis on fuck no, though. When's Clowney going on the sauce? My homeboy Brandon. Once I reach out to him, and I'm gonna try to end up trying to get him on the show before the off season. You know when he has some downtime. And please explain to us why we overpay, bro. I can't explain none of that shit. I ain't in the Texas organization. If it was me, we wouldn't be doing none of that stupid ass shit. We probably would have had to overpay for one player or two, depending on his skill set and how talented he is. And we don't want to let him get away because people acting like we overpaying for bums. Like two premier, I would have paid Norwell that contract that he got paid easy. That was an easy contract. He only getting paid 12 million a season. That ain't shit. If y'all think that that was something, that ain't nothing. He got lowballed if you ask me. Pimp C is the true king of the South. Hey, I feel you. How do we get, man? I don't know, man. They probably gonna end up having me in there in the next few years anyway if they start listening to my shit. They start listening to me on the round table. Me and Ray Ray, I guarantee you, Ray Ray gonna be in there, hands down. Doug Scout gonna be the real. Doug Scout and Braylon gonna be breaking news, and they gonna break news before Ian Rappaport. Trust me, they gonna beat writers and shit like that. They gonna handle all the shit, and we still gonna end up having a show. Now I gotta be daddy mode again. Y'all hold on. I told you not to hit. I told you that, didn't I? I told you that, didn't I? I told you that, didn't I? I told you don't hit nobody. It's okay, go go. It's okay. Hey, hold on. Hey, hush, 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 hush. Hush. You don't hit. You hear me? You don't hit nobody. Don't do that. Don't hit nobody. It's okay, go go. It's all right. You okay? All right. All right. Then you stop. Don't hit nobody. Yeah, man. Sorry about that. I had to go ahead and take corrective action. You know, I remember them days. Yeah, hey, shit. Here comes the belt. No, I don't need no belt. I don't need no belt. Not right now, don't. My kids too little for a belt, and I'm way too powerful for that. And all my kids yellow. They can't take no belt right now. Then why I'm not having kids? No, kids is beautiful, bro. Kids bring the best out of you. Kids bring shit out of you that you didn't even know existed. You think McNair want Clowney out of here? Want him out of here for what? For what reason would he want him out here? He ain't done nothing but fucking play well these last few years, and he gonna continue to do that as long as he's afforded the chance that he plays in the right position. He's gonna always produce with his football team. So, no. Answer to that is no. I don't know. They seem hella expensive, and kids is cheaper than you think. Now, my son, in terms of how we dress him, yeah, I mean, you can still find, bro. Kids ain't nowhere. It's so much shit that you can find, bro. Kids, especially girls. The only thing expensive about my girls is they hair products because they got a particular type of hair that they can't just use any and every little thing. If you on Instagram and you done seen my kids and you see the way we dress them, bro, my kids, man, please. If you know how to shop, then and you know how to handle your money, having kids ain't no. I got 3 kids and all my kids is close in age. My girls is 6 days, is a year. Well, what? My youngest daughter birthday is today, and in 6 days, my oldest daughter about to turn 5 years old. So it's easy. And my son, 18 months old. Y'all go ahead and y'all hit that like button. It ain't as bad as you think. If we go, yes, yeah, he got to go. Him and Brian Gaine need to go. Man, I appreciate it, Jimmy. Did you finish school, and what school did you go to? What you mean? What you mean, like high school? Yeah, I went to Yates. Graduated class of '04, baby. Oh, college, I went to TSU, but I ain't finished, though. I ain't finished, though. Yeah, I went to TSU. Bro, I'm Mexican, a 15-year-old B-Day. Bro, I'm a Mexican, 15-year-old B-Day party for girls cost like $1,000. Shit. It shouldn't. Shit. Yeah, JY, what's going on, Gretchen? I never seen you before. Welcome to the channel. If you like what you hear, I ask you to subscribe, hit that like button for me so we can add to the cause. So we can go ahead and keep giving y'all this little sauce. Rick Smith would have got us at least two big. Hell yeah, Rick Smith. Let's be real. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up. Honestly, I asked this question last night, but nobody answered. I think I asked it the night before too, but I don't think nobody. I think a couple of people answered. You know what I'm saying? Talk now. TSU the truth. I mean, it's a predominantly black school, so I loved it. Nothing against other schools, but for me, and then it was right around the corner from where I live. And then TSU just had man, TSU was just alive. I can't front. When you hit on TSU, I mean, I guess it just fits what you need. TSU for me was the truth. I just wish I was really smoking weed back then because I definitely would have lit up blunts and I would have definitely be in tune in certain shit that I had in class. But Texas Southern, yeah, Texas Southern University in Third Ward in Houston, right around the corner from Frenchie's. Matter of fact, right down the street right across the street, directly across the street from U of H. Wheeler, Tilwester, baby. Hell yeah, let's get it. Cleburne Street. Yo, Wink Tyran has recently followed Why Houston on what? What he followed him on? Yeah, Blodgett. Yeah, you know what's up. You done been in the CUNY homes. Ain't no telling. You probably you done been in the CUNY homes before, Heidi. You probably went over there and copped you a pack. You know what I'm saying? On Twitter, okay. That's what's up. I mean, I hope we can get him. I hope we can get him. I ain't hanging my hopes on it though, because I don't want to end up. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, you must be a law major. You either a law major, you a business major, and TSU is the best school for both of them. I want to say they in pharmacy too. Pharmacy too. And TSU cheap than a bitch. I was a business major, and my tuition was only like 3,000 for the year. Man, shit on TSU if y'all want to. TSU is the fucking truth. Straight up. Sharon Matthews, Texans. What? My friends from Argentina went to uh, Texas Medical School, so I studied there when I got. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I'm a Chadian. I'm doing Chadian surgery. Okay, damn. Why my damn the people dropped off like that? Peace and man, airman, stop the bullshit. Yeah, what's going on? How's the stream looking for y'all? Is the stream okay? Like, cause it ain't. Cause I see I went from like 31 to like 23 people. Unless people just bagged out, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell going on. Let me know how it looking on y'all end. What did I miss? Man, we talking about free agency. We just talking about some moves. What's going on, Kevo? Sammy Coates, I don't like him. Don't like him. It's good. Okay, okay, okay. Sammy Coates, I don't like him. He's average. He ain't gonna add nothing to this football team. And I see him getting cut in the offseason. Berkeley Boss, what's going on? No, you good, bro. It ain't never your bad, bro. Whenever you can tune in, if I'm on, it's all right. We ain't tripping. I've been going almost an hour. I'ma still keep going. I'ma keep going. Because y'all didn't get the in time. Y'all been wanting me to stream a lot more. You know what I'm saying? But we've been doing so many roundtables. I ain't even been worrying about doing nothing. I just adding all the shit that I do on there to a playlist on my channel. So if y'all ever want to catch my personal opinion, all the roundtables I've ever done, and all the Wink Wednesdays are all on my channel. So y'all can go from the beginning if y'all want perspective on how I feel about this football team. That's just to let y'all know. I'm in the 12th grade and got accepted to A&M 2 weeks ago. Man, that's what's up, bro. I wanted to go to Texas A&M when I was a kid, like when I was in what's called, but I graduated from Yates and I was just like, fuck that. I don't want to go nowhere. I want to go to TSU because it was right across the street and I got accepted like right away. So, and yeah, because the FAFSA form went through, so I was like, Texas, Texas Southern, here I come. I tag along to use the library. You only 20? Oh, okay, okay. Any alphas, any omegas be trying to hit at you on the Tiger Walk? You be on the Tiger Walk? Wink. Yeah, okay, all right. Wink, why you ain't talk about no need for bro? I want to get Jaseki in the fourth round. That's who I want. Tyron going to New Orleans. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't even know how we was even a serious consideration because he from New Orleans. So I don't. If that news is true, and fuck Eric Ebron, bro. I'm not a fan of Eric Ebron. I wasn't a fan of him coming out of college, and I'm not a fan of bro. Am I getting ignored? No, you ain't getting ignored, bro. It's just so many comments coming through. It is what it is, man. My bad. Let me go back to what you was asking me. Repost your question, and I'll go ahead and I'll answer it. And how I'm childish, bro. Yeah, you can't help but see Yates. It's right across the street. Shit. You coming down Cleburne, you gonna see that street. Man, we should get Eifert. I don't well, Eifert probably will be better if he's here, but we gotta watch him on his injuries and shit like that, bro. And I wanna see what'd you say? I wanted to see Crabtree versus Khalid Porter. Yeah, man. Oh, I ain't from Third Ward. I just went to school in Third Ward. I live right up the street off on MLK. Yeah, I live right in South Park by between Griggs and OST. So like U of H is like what McGregor Park is. That's why I stayed at. Eifert already got resigned. He got resigned. Oh, he got resigned by Cincinnati. Is that what happened? Jasicki is a second round pick. Man, you'll be surprised, bro. When we be doing these mock drafts, I don't think nobody gonna value him in no second round pick, bro. I don't see it. If it happened, cool, but I doubt it. Since we focus on guard this free agency, do you think we should focus on tackle only in the draft? Honestly, I tackle. We can almost go to the extent to say that the tackles are already on this team. If we talking about Quisenberry, Davenport, Newton, and I guess Sean Trail Henderson because he's a tackle and that's what his prime position is. I like Alex Kappa too. If we can get Alex Kappa in like the fifth round, fourth round, I'm fine with that. I don't have no problem with that at all. I like Alex Kappa, and he's always available when you need him, so that ain't no problem. Frank Ragnow, he's always available in the third round. He ain't Lorenzo Carter, dudes like that. That's who I want at our first pick in the third round. And I understand if they need to get some younger over linemen just in case these dudes don't just in case dudes don't work out and you end up moving somebody on a contract and you got a third round pick that's inserted in your lineup who can take over their spot. So I don't have that problem. And we got, to my knowledge, I want to say, well, we got two fourths, a fourth. We either got one fourth or two fourths. Louis Portillo, what round do you think offense line jumped the broad? What? The, wait, you think the offense line that broad jumped in? What? What? Girl, Carter is an early first now. Oh yeah. Oh wait, that's Ray Ray. What you mean? How many fourth round picks we have? I don't know. He ate Holton Hill. Holton Hill not that great. When the last time you did a draft? When last time I did a draft? Last week? The ones I sent last week? Because you remember I did that video. You remember I did that mock draft 3 video and then mock draft 2 video this past Sunday. So that was a few days ago. I want to say I did a draft that day. I want to say, yeah, it's a deep draft for DBs, and that's why a lot of these dudes is getting rid of a lot of these DBs and shipping them off to other teams because they know it's so damn loaded. Do something now. They updated the system. Oh, okay. How do y'all go to first round? Go to firstpick.com and make you a profile, and you'll be able to do mock draft simulators. Ray put me on that. Should we draft a QB? Yeah, we should draft Kurt Benkert in the fifth round if he there. We have like 9 corners, bro. We need more. You gonna need that many corners, and you gonna have like 12 to 15 when they get the 90-man roster before cuts. So we need like 6-7 corners on this team. What if Brian Kane happens to be great during the thing? Shit, then good for him. I mean, that's the only way he can make up for this sorry ass free agency he got. I mean, so ain't nobody. The only cornerback we got in our cornerback room that I'm even excited about is Tristan Deku. He's the only one. Everybody else, not excited about him at all. How do you spell the QB name so I can look him up? Kurt, Kurt. His last name is Benkert, Benkurt. Did Aaron Colvin ever start? Fuck no. He's a slot corner. He's essentially the third option. Yeah, Benkert. That's him. Yeah, that's how you spell it. No, he sucks, bro. He doesn't even have a pick in his whole career. He's been playing for years and he doesn't even have one pick. If he does, he has just one. I'm not impressed with Aaron Colvin. Aaron Colvin had a top three pass rush and a top three cornerback tandem and a top five running game. Why did he have to ball out when he got Boye and Ramsey in front of him and he's going against third and fourth options or tight end and he wasn't even covering the top tight ends because that's typically what the third option can do too. They either gonna play the third or fourth option, or they gonna in certain situations they gonna cover tight ends because that's essentially what Boye was doing before he took Kevin Johnson's spot last year. Or did people in this chat forget? I have faith in Colvin for some reason. I see him being a solid. No, I don't see it at all. I don't see it at all. I don't see that at all. He had just one pick in the playoffs last year against the Bills. That's bro. He been playing for like 5 years with one pick. That's horrible. Colvin said he came here to be more than a slot. I mean, it ain't his it ain't up to him. It's up to Rack. Otherwise, we can ship his ass off. He's gonna prove you wrong. I hope he do. I hope he do. But the chances of that happening are very slim. I mean, so I hear you, Berkeley. I hear y'all optimism. We need fans like you to be optimistic, and we need fans like me to go ahead and tell it how it really is. So, I appreciate your opinion. You ain't gonna get no nothing out of me. But for this free agency is trash, Mister 16-0, complete trash. We signed nothing but backups at premium contracts for their positions that they played, and they've done, and most of them haven't even done nothing in the league until this past year. But they getting top dollar at specific positions. So Aaron Colvin getting played like he Kareem Jackson. He doesn't even have Kareem Jackson production throughout his entire. He doesn't even have Kareem Jackson. He doesn't even have Kareem Jackson production. My stream probably finna freeze up just for a little bit because my wife was just trying to call me. She probably finna call me back. So make sure y'all stay on. Y'all stay on because I know she finna call me right back. I'm gonna end up taking her call if she call back and just hold on for a sec because it's gonna go right back live if she end up calling. The only thing to make up for it is Honey Badger or Eric Reed. That's what I say. If we could get gains, that would still be cool. But he ain't had no news, and I don't know how long now. Ain't nothing been said about him all week, other than when we was talking about him. Ain't nobody brought him up, not in the national media, not by anybody else. And it was a tip pick. Oh man, a tip pick, bro. Anybody can get those. And our O line is still mediocre until they prove otherwise. Why should we out here? Why should we be out here buying their product because Brian Gaine brought in extra linemen? Can I name my starting lineup? My starting lineup is this right here: Davenport left tackle, Fulton, Fulton at left guard, Martin at center, Derek Newton at right guard, and Quisenberry at right tackle. You think Manson's going to start? Absolutely not. He's the backup solution in case anything happens to Zach. If anything happens to Martin, or he's just getting some reps, like if he tired or some shit like that. But I don't see him getting no starter reps. Period. Would you rather us grab Gaines? Either one of them don't matter to me. I would probably at this time I would much rather have Gaines because we could easily go get a safety, Sean Elliott and Armani Watts in the third and fourth rounds. Either one of them, they gonna be there in both rounds. So that ain't gonna be no problem. I think Colvin is gonna get better than we think. I like his passion and his energy. I like his passion and his energy, but his play on the field don't match his tenacity. I mean, if you think so, that's your opinion. I don't, and I don't care. I don't follow PFF. PFF is more wrong than they're right, so they're not even notable. It's just it's so easy when Texans fans or any other fan of any other franchise when they end up getting a free agent, and PFF is always the first thing that they fall back on so that they can feel better about a player because it gives them validity. And you can't tell me as a fan that didn't happen to you. You can't tell me before the season that you was ready. You can't tell me during the season that you was banking on, man, I can't wait till Aaron Colvin get out of free agency so we can go pick him up. If you saying that, you a lying ass and you need to go head to the garage and do what's right. So if y'all wasn't thinking like that, why is Aaron Colvin such a slam dunk pick now? If you wasn't even thinking about him during the season, you didn't even know who he was until the free agent list came out, and you looked at the cornerbacks. When you thought Jacksonville, you thought Ramsey Boye and Ngakwe, Telvin Smith, Miles Jack, uh, fucking Calais Campbell and other dudes. You never thought of no damn. Do I go to any Texans game? I haven't been to a Texans game since I used to work for NRG back in the Gap, in like '06, '07, '04. Like I don't think I've been to a Texans game since like '06, '07, something like that. Don't believe, yeah, bro. Yeah, and yeah, bro. There you go, King Foker. How can y'all believe anything that PFF said when they had Trubisky higher than Watson? That already shows you that they fraud. He did, bro. He had more production than him in 6.5 games than he had the whole season. But y'all out here believing PFF, and it's adding to your argument because they said that he was such and such at a slot corner. Who cares? Wink, you should do a collaboration with Bottom Line View. Never heard of them. I researched my own shit. So what did you research, Robbie G? Tell me, so we can go ahead and we can talk about it. Or if you don't want to call, I mean, you got my number. We can talk about it offline. Pat's releasing their core players. I mean, hey, good. We need the Patriots to fall. I don't know what the hell this is. Here we go. Wink, did you go in the military? I was in the military for 4 years. Hated it. Worst shit I could have ever did. But it was kind of the best shit I could have ever did. But I ain't gonna get into that because you know it's a chapter of my life that's over, and I'm glad it's over. I don't know who Bottom Line View is. Killing Boys. I don't know who that is. Who are they supposed to be? They some Texans tubers or something, or they just some guys that talk about the NFL. I'm not saying Colvin is the answer, but I'm not saying he's going to be a bust. When did I ever say that? I never said that. I just said I don't think he's going to be as successful as everybody making him out to be because he graded out as a number two corner, slot corner, or whatever other people are saying about him. When did you ever hear me or anybody else say that he was going to be a bust? I didn't say that. He going to prove that on his own if that happens to be true. They talk about sports. Oh, okay. I mean, if they want to have me on, if you want to talk to me, you put some links to my stuff in their channel and share it with them. And if they like my takes, I'm more than happy to talk with anybody about sports. I'm just not going to impede on their process, because Lord forbid anybody else think I'm hating or trying to put some or get some shine on their page like somebody else we know. And you know who I'm talking about, Killing Boys. I don't know if you still follow them. I don't know if you still watch their stuff, but things happen. Trubisky and Mahomes have a better chance to be able. No, bro, stop it. Just stop. Just stop. Trevor, aka Sports Takeout. No, did you read the? Yeah, yeah, I seen that shit. I saw that shit a couple. Yeah, I saw that a little while ago. Everything you say, yeah, man, makes me want to shoot myself. Man, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, would you trade JJ and Kareem the third round to get in the top 15? That's too rich for my blood. That's too rich for my blood. If I did something like that, I would have immediately trade back out of that shit. And now, Ed Man free to his opinion. He can say, he can think whatever he wants. I don't have to agree with him because I don't agree with him. Not in this instance. Maybe on some other things, but I mean, it is what it is. Wink, no, I don't watch them. Wink, no, I don't watch them no more. Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. What did it for you? What did it for you? What, you just don't like that? You just don't like their content, or what happened? I think the thing we forgetting in this chat is how many players have changed teams and become better, gotten considered. Yeah, it's a lot of dudes that didn't change teams, that done went to other teams and completely fell off the map and end up getting cut from them teams because they wasting their money. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I ain't nothing I can say right now. The deal is done. All we can do is wait for him and see what he do on the field. So I'm just like you. I'm waiting too. Man, that Amber Alert scared me. Remember when J.J. Watt was J.J. Swat? Yeah, that was a long ass time ago. I speak facts. I always wanted Mahomes over Watson, and I still do. Well, too bad, buddy. You'll never get that chance. Oh, dude, is so obnoxious and it's kind of boring. Yeah, they don't really. I mean, outside of outside of outside of the fat one, like they have no energy on that show. I was cool with both of them in real life, and I know the taller one don't bring no energy whatsoever. I think the only reason why anybody tunes into that channel honestly is because of the over and unders, and the fact that the fat one blows up and it's kind of hilarious when he does it. And, I done laughed plenty of times, but the joke's over. I need some flavor and swag. Man, I feel that, man. I appreciate you coming through. If you feel you can get that here on Third Coast Sports, he could have been proving that to everybody, but he didn't. I mean, so he ain't gonna have no excuses this year because they went out and got him some weapons, and hopefully they draft him some weapons, and y'all gonna see he's not gonna be good as ever. They liked his size. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Titans up, wink the same Jags fan that hacked my. Oh, I'll read that. That shit crazy. Do you think Gaines haven't been that aggressive? Of course he hasn't been that aggressive. He's only being aggressive. He's only been aggressive to role players. He ain't aggressive to nobody who's gonna change your franchise. He ain't trying to get no cornerstones. So what the fuck is he doing? What does he have money at his disposal for if he's not gonna use it on premier options? What sense does that make? I mean, can't nobody justify that to me. Can you speak up into the microphone? Oh, okay. What, the audio not sounding too good for y'all or something? Hey, what's going on? What are y'all doing? Is our movie over?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, come on.
Haunting.
Huh? Yeah, go in your room. I'm finna go ahead and put y'all another movie on. You gonna watch another movie? Okay, come on. That man be testing our new drugs. I mean, it's probably that methamphetamine, bro. I mean, oh shit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all come on. Probably methamphetamine, bro. You know that shit's stronger than everything out here. The audio is good. Oh, okay. All right. Anytime. Yeah, just real quick. I just gotta change the movie. Yeah. Yeah. What y'all wanna watch? Well, it's Talia's turn to pick.
Haunting.
You wanna watch Minions?
Not that one.
Not which one?
Uh,
This Despicable Me 2 and this Despicable
how about
Me
this?
1. This not a
I love
um.
this.
It's only 5 minutes. I'm gonna get you a real movie.
Not.
Yeah, hold on.
Not.
Nice
Haunting.
beard. Oh, appreciate it, bro. I had to go get chopped up. I was looking weak. That's why I ain't been doing no face cams the last couple of weeks.
How about?
Let my beard grow out to the right length where I need it.
How about? How about?
Um,
How
it's Cinderella, Chicken, Cars 2, Cars 1, Cats Don't Dance, whatever that is, Coraline, Cloudy Meatballs, um, Despicable Me's. What else y'all want to watch? Frosty, Frozen. You want to watch Frozen?
no.
What else you want to watch?
Yeah, frozen.
No, it's on. You can watch that next. Just you can watch that next one, yeah. But it's on Talia's. It's Talia's turn right now.
Then I can watch that.
Then you can, yeah, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Grinch.
You want to watch Hello, Mr. Grinch?
Yeah,
Which one?
that one.
This one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Hold
And
on.
I could crawl and play with my
What's going on, Wise? What's going on with it? Just in here trying to put a movie on for my kids real quick, and I'm gonna head back to where I was at. I just gotta get them straight so I can finish doing what I gotta do. Everybody was quick, bro. RG3 and Watson are nowhere near the same. They're nowhere near the same. They
Dad!
What is it?
Jump on the
don't jump on the bed. I told if you jump on the bed, you're gonna take a nap. Do not hit nobody, and y'all stop making so much noise down here.
It's nice.
Yeah, it is nighttime. Good in here,
Never
cause
gonna jump.
y'all bet. Yeah, you better not jump. So sit down on the bed.
Oh, it's gonna get him. Hit me.
No, he not gonna hit you. He not gonna hit you. He ain't gonna mess with you. Stop, Landon.
He's having fun.
Yeah, he just having a little fun. All right. All right. Now, back to y'all. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm back. My wife, she just called, so just had to take a little pause. Don't worry about it. I'm here. I see y'all carrying on a conversation, so I need to scroll back a couple of things. A lot of analysts are racially, yeah, they do, yeah, they racial profile these damn especially the black quarterbacks. They always do it. They do it in the media because they don't like the way we win. They don't like we savvy. Not making this into a racial debate. It's just it is what it is. We see it with our own eyes, but people love to sit here and act like it doesn't happen and every quarterback is treated fairly when they're not. But Mahomes. I don't think he trash sticky. He got some skills, but I don't. He ain't better than Watson. We know that. So but it's kind of like what Spitz said last week in our stream. He said that he thinks Spitz will end up having the numbers, and depending on how long, if he, because it ain't like he had to be no top notch quarterback in year one. It don't take that long to learn mechanics. You know what I'm saying? So I it's plenty of dudes who make plenty of leaps when they go to their second and third and fourth years, and he in the right scheme with the right coach and he has the right weapons. He got Tyreek Hill, he got Kareem Hunt, he got Kelsey. Now he got didn't Sammy Watkins go to the Chiefs? Was that the Chiefs that he went to, or did he go somewhere else? Because I'm not sure. I want to say it was the Chiefs. In my mind, remember? Okay, yeah, yeah. So to sit here and act like Mahomes ain't really got, he has pretty much what Brock Osweiler had when he came here to the team, which was no excuses when he does start to play quarterback for a specific team. So yeah, I mean, he don't have no excuses. Wink, I'm recruiting everybody who I love on YouTube for more content and just enjoy for entertainment. Yeah, I feel you, man, and that's why I'm doing what I gotta do, man. I'm doing it for avid football fans, Texans fans, anybody that just wants to hear my opinion on certain things, and that's what it is. I don't mind shooting the shit and talking about sports with people who are logical and it makes sense. I don't like he was being a hoe for not knowing. No, I won't say that, bro. Come on, you gotta understand. So many people was calling in. I know you heard all them damn beeps. It was so many people calling in. Maybe your call just didn't come through. He wasn't doing it on purpose. He wasn't doing it on purpose. So I can't say that, and I ain't even going to allow that in this chat. I'm not going to say that. I can't do that, bro. I can't, because Honcho fair. Honcho answer, and there's a lot of people. You should have just got in on the text line if you couldn't get in on the phone. You know what I'm saying? So I can't go for that, bro. Honcho ain't like that. Honcho ain't gonna ignore nobody. I don't know if you saw how quick and how the shit was coming through, and especially like you saw how fast shit was coming through last night. Whatever questions you have, go ahead and answer the question. You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't answer your call, he doesn't allow people to call. He doesn't have to answer your call. He doesn't have to allow people to come in. Exactly. He don't have to do that, but he want to hear from the fans. If he didn't get to hear from you tonight, bro, just try again the other day. He cracked the sauce line open every day. And we don't have no problems of hearing it. When y'all call in, make sure y'all say y'all name first. Because as soon as you hear the thing first, it's going to, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That's all I'm saying. Ain't nothing personal. I ain't chastising you. I ain't punking you. I ain't telling you nothing, so I don't want you to take it the wrong way, because, it's a lot of people out here that get sensitive, when they get told the truth. But he don't act like that. You know what I'm saying? He will never do that. You part of the flavor. So why? So since you was a contributor to the sauce, why would he blatantly just do you like that? Yeah, man. Now Miles got through and he just told you he called 20 times. A lot of people be calling, bro. Y'all don't be hearing all them damn beeps when people be calling, and people purposely be calling in when other people is on the phone line. Like, call in as soon as it hang up. When you feel like a dude is getting ready to hang the phone up, or he's saying that's the end of my call, then call in. Texting is always a good option because he gonna go through all of them texts, at least for the most part. So, and y'all know we answering y'all questions. Y'all watching us answer y'all questions, and we giving it to y'all in great detail. Yeah, man. Hey, look. Cause how he got his setup, I'ma have that. I'ma have where y'all can call in. I'ma have my whole little setup. That's the coming a little later. But I got things to take care of it first. And yeah, we going live tonight. It's already set for 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? That's the event is already set on his channel, so you can already go on there, hit that like button, and go ahead and get your sauce early while you can before Devontae Love and Voodoo Child and everybody else get it, and before Duck Scouts get all your damn sauce. You know how that go. You can't never win no goddamn sauce. Shit, that's why I be in there so early, so I can get some damn sauce. Can everybody in the round table have it to where where we can text y'all? That would be. I mean, I got a text free app on my phone. A couple of people already. That's how y'all reaching me. Like for guys who've reached out to me like on the phone line, y'all just reach out to my text free app, not my real number. You know what I'm saying? But I got it on my phone, and if you want to talk to me about something, I can put that out. That'll actually be the number y'all can call. I'll just keep that number, and or I'll change it, to something else, because I got some things that I'm getting through on my channel too. So y'all just be on the lookout. Until then, my videos is gonna be done by my phone, and you know, I'm gonna give y'all everything I got. Fuller's still not a number two to me. Guys also text. Yeah, oh yeah, y'all can definitely get on me on IG and every King Folk and a lot of other guys, man. Jimmy T13, he sent me a DM last night. I responded. You know what I'm saying? And I like Kyle Fuller. You like Kyle Fuller, the corner from the Bears? I don't like him. He's average and he gets hurt too much for me. He's okay. He's okay. He's an okay player. I say his rookie year was his best year. He getting in the bag though. Bears match the Packers. Yeah. I got Twitter. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make one. I might make me one tonight. I might make me one tonight. I might just make me one tonight. Volume is kinda low. Okay. Boom. I just turned my volume all the way up. I had it down a couple of notches. How does it sound now? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make me one, man, cause I probably get a whole lot of love on Twitter. When I was on Twitter a few years ago, man, I loved that shit. I probably love that shit more than anything I've ever had. Slightly muffled. I don't know. Maybe I got some damn sign out. Shout out to Wink for working his butt off for trying to give us great content. Man, I appreciate it, man. I love going on that shit, man. The whole round table. Y'all should do a crawfish boil during the stream. Fuck, man. Man, let me tell you, I would love that shit. Why'd you delete it? Why'd I delete what? Delete what? I didn't delete anything. I don't have anything set up on here to delete anything. I don't know what's going on. Because I done seen in a couple of streams I had before, like comments was getting deleted. I was like, what the fuck? Why the hell is a comment getting deleted? The only word I got banned is nigga with ER on it. Other than that, I don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah, I love Twitter, bro. Twitter is the shit. Yeah, hell yeah. Trust me. I would get loud at some. It would get loud at some time. Okay. Do you think Deshaun Watson will be a top four quarterback in the NBA? Bro, he'll end up being when Tom Brady is gone. Him and Aaron Rodgers is gonna be going head to head for years to come. He'll end up being in 5 years. I think when all of the older traditional quarterbacks, the Aaron Rodgers and the Rivers and the Matt Ryan's and all of them is gone, Deshaun Watson hands down is gonna be holding the NFL down in a major way in terms of how quarterbacks should be played. He's gonna be he's gonna be the standard for quarterback in the years to come. In the next 4 or 5 years, ain't nobody gonna be talking about Brady and Breeze and all of this. It's gonna be he's the next Deshaun Watson. That's what's going to happen. Josh Rosen, not high on him. I'm not high on any quarterback in this league other than that's in the draft other than Lamar Jackson. Nobody else impresses me. They look average. They look like your typical like you know Jay Cutlers and dudes like they got potential but they ain't gonna reach it. So that's just how I view them. And more than likely, them dudes that's coming in this draft, they ain't even gonna land on the right teams to set them up for success in their first few years. So I just don't see it. The best move I could say that Jacksonville could probably do, I don't want this move for them, but if they was to go out and go get Lamar Jackson with that team that he has right now, man, if Blake Bortles ever go down, Jesus Christ, him with Fournette, you see, that's too much. Exactly. I don't want this move. I don't want it to happen. But if that happened, Jesus Christ, the Honey Badgers to his hometown, 14. So the Honey Badger got signed to New Orleans. Is that breaking news? Cause I ain't got no notification or nothing like that. El Sticky, let me know if that's true. Cause you know motherfuckers be in here. You know they be trolling us, talking about moves that be happening and they really be happening. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Jacksonville maybe putting themselves in. Now they getting a lot of dudes off of their contracts and they restructuring a lot of dudes. And you're right, Jacksonville already scary and fake news. I figured it was. I like Lamar. I like Lamar Jackson. Say what you will, I can't. It's them type of quarterbacks like that. When they get to the big leagues, they become totally different quarterbacks. And the same shit that they were saying about Deshaun Watson. Now I'm not saying he Deshaun Watson, but he can end up if he goes in the right situation. That's what I'm saying. If he goes to the Jaguars, y'all look the fuck out. What do you think of Minka Fitzpatrick, bro? He A1. He's A1. He's definitely the best corner in this draft. Definitely the best corner in the saying. Hey, hey, hey! Oh God. He is safety. He's a corner slash safety. He can play both. Stop. Let her go. Let her go. Don't bite. Don't bite. You hear me? Don't bite. I'm still on this. Yeah, man. I told you I'm staying on here as long as people was contributing. They still in here, man. They still showing love. So why wouldn't I stay in here and show love to all the fans and shit? They've been telling me, man, wink when you doing the stream. Wink when you doing the stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my time in while I can. Shit. Wife getting her hair done. I'm here. My kids in the other room. I ain't got shit else to do. I don't want to play Madden right now. Oh, and anybody, I seen a couple of people who was talking about Madden the other day. A Madden on Wink. I was doing a bold prediction on for what I'm. Bro, this is where I'm from. Born and raised. Born and raised. Born and raised in H. Wait, what side of town you from, bro? I'm a South Sider, Southeast Sider, MLK, South Park. Play 2K. I don't fuck with 2K. I ain't played 2K seriously since Dreamcast. That's how long it's been. And bro, I mean anybody in the round table or on this thoughts on Holden Hill, he ain't as good as advertised. I mean, if you can probably get him for a late round pick like a fifth or a sixth, that'd probably be a good thing. Anything other than that, you losing. Honey Badgers, that was from the same. That was the prediction to his hometown. It would make sense. It make a whole bunch of sense. You know what I'm saying? Considering because people who play for their hometowns and shit like that, and I'm not a fan of Duke Dawson, bro. He's not a slot corner. He was locking up dudes on the outside. Dudes was 6'5". He was guarding fade routes. He was doing all kind of shit. That I don't agree with, but that's your opinion. If you don't think that, I ain't gonna dispute you on it. Maybe you just missing out something that everybody else see. Maybe he's just not your type of player, and I can understand. It is what it is. I'm high on him, but I can understand. It is what it is. That's why Boye left. He wanted to play back to his hometown. Not only that, but we offered him damn near the exact same. People don't even know this. Y'all don't even know we offered him damn near the same contract that he got from what's it called? And you know what people really forget before that season that he played well for us. Y'all all well. We offered him a contract extension before the season had even started, but he turned it down because he wanted to play and so he could get a max contract. He played his ass off and got a max contract somewhere else, and he proved that it wasn't no fluke by being one of the top cornerbacks in the league this past year. So we developed the man. It is what it is. Hey, I mean, I mean, yeah. That's probably the only move that Rick didn't make that I felt he should have made because they were so on that Tony Romo train, and you could tell he was along them lines. And then you can tell he completely got off of it once Tony went to the booth, to do commentary, and it only made it easier for him to draft Deshaun Watson. So honestly, bro, I can't even really be mad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree, Jason. I agree. We offer them like a meal. Exactly. That's why I said basically the same contract. Bro, Dallas is a fucking tricky team because it seems like every even number year they go like 12-4, 13-3, and they've been doing that since like 2014. Like every other year, like the year that DeMarco Murray had 1,800 yards, where they won the division and they went like 13-3 or 12-4. The very next year they was trash. The year after that they get Zeke. They go 12-4 and they win the division. Then they trashed this past season. I almost wanted to change my prediction last night when we were doing the predictions in terms of I almost wanted to say and they was the team that I was gonna say we was probably gonna end up losing to. And because every other year they've either been trash and this is their year to be good again. And now they're gonna have Zeke back. So Dak is gonna be playing at a higher level now that Zach is gonna be back on the team. And do you think we haven't restructured, bro? He don't need a restructuring. He's still on his rookie deal. Why would we do that? We have a chance signing Zach Martin. Oh man, I swear that would be the fucking truth if we could get Zach Martin next to Nick Martin. That would be the right side would be better than it's ever been in the history of the Houston Texans if that happened. The Cowboys keep restricting contracts. That's why they always in cap hit. It's crazy. No Vinny Curry, not really. I mean, not structured, but not restructured, but the fifth year option. Yeah, they can't do nothing about that. They can't do nothing. And why would you want to? He's not putting us in no hole or nothing like that. And you know what I'm saying. So I don't see no reason to do anything to clown his contract. He's deserving it. If he was still getting hurt, if he wasn't playing well or something like that, I could see that, and I could see you moving on from him completely. Matter of fact, if he wasn't playing well, I could have seen you go as far because other teams already know he needs to play on the line, and they know we playing him out of position most times. But I can understand the reason why he plays a lot of outside linebacker for us because the team hasn't been healthy. He's had to take up Whitney Merciless slack and J.J. Watt slack, and he ended up doing that 2 years back to back. Because you know why he had to do that? Because we didn't have enough depth on the D line behind him to compensate. This is why I've been advocating for us to get depth at DN and edge rush and outside linebacker. I've been a proponent for this all off season, even when the season was going on, and when y'all catch me on the other Wink Wednesdays, the early Wink Wednesdays, I've been talking about this for months on end. I think we get Tyron, but no corner. I don't know. Saying we gonna get Tyron, that shit is a. I don't know, man. If it was gonna happen, it would have happened by now. And who would you say is untouchable? Watson and Hopkins. I would say Clowney and Merciless to this point right now too. They the only four players on this team right now who earning they keep consistently. Cunningham, you ain't got to worry about touching him because he's a rookie and he's proved his worth. He's already better than Bernard McKinney in his first season. So is Dylan Cole. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not on as big on Bernard McKinney as I was before, considering they can do everything he can do and more. So why keep him? If we can get any draft value, I like J.C. Jackson. I like him. Parrish don't like him, but I like him. I like him as a late round draft trick. I mean, and he got all fat and he's 6'4", walking around at 270. That ain't gonna bode well. Now that we got Dion Lewis in the damn division, and he had problems even taking down Fournette, and we always took down bigger running backs in the league like it was nothing these past few years. But him being a bigger back, he was giving us problems when we played him, which was crazy. So the change of pace backs are who really gives us problems. And McKinney out here eating his ass off. He ain't in no shape. He ain't even got the speed to go sideline to sideline like Brian Cushing in his prime. He don't have no coverage ability. He don't have no, if he can cover, it's not past 5 yards. He'll probably be able to cover a hitch route, something like that. A quick tight end route, if he's in the zone and he's squatting on an in or out play or something like that. But that's it. Yeah, he ain't got no yeah. And he's primarily just a run stopper. We don't need just a run stopper. If you're gonna be on this team with what Romeo Cornell brings to this defense, why wouldn't you want a multi? Come here. You come here. No, y'all don't worry about that. He coming. Come on. You come on. You can't stay in here no more. Now y'all go ahead. Y'all have fun. Y'all go ahead. Y'all have fun. You messed that up, sir. You messed that up. You you messed that up. You messed that up. You can't be in there no more. Now it's time for you to go to sleep. Hush. Hush it. Hush it. Come on. All right. Now, here we go. You calm down. Yeah, sorry about all that, but yeah, Rack will know who to play. He'll know who to play, and Rack having don't you know what I'm most excited about is what he can do with the linebackers and the D line. I'm not excited about the corners and the safeties. I'm not excited about them. Other fans, y'all can be excited about them, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. He was at school. He was at school. Free Kodak. Yeah, yeah. Daddy time. Yeah, man. It's that every day. Yeah, he just wanted to come in here because he's sleepy, but he in there terrorizing the shit out of his sisters. Yeah, now you cool now. Look at him. Y'all look at him. Yeah, you on camera. Yeah, anyway. Um, yeah, I forgot where I was at. Yeah, McKinney don't McKinney doesn't give you nowhere near what yeah, it happens, man. You know, the youngest one always want to terrorize every damn body because they looking for attention. What is it like being a pops, bro? It's the best shit ever. And now that I got a son, you know, it's a different. My girls, they brought something out of me that I didn't even know I had, but like it's so fun having little girls, man. And my girls is like little girls, like they like to do little girl shit. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't none of that little twerking like these little fast ass hoes out here be doing. You know what I'm saying? My girls act like girls. They want to watch little girl stuff, little kitty stuff. You know, they dance like children at their age should be dancing. They don't get involved and they don't want to be involved in no grown people stuff. Period. And that's the place we want to keep them in to stay the children that they are. My kids, my youngest daughter, she don't even want to grow up. She like, I don't want to grow up. I don't want to get older. I'm like, well, you don't got no choice in that, baby. Yeah, and time for when you have kids, bro, time shoot by so quick. Like literally, it was 2013 when I had my first daughter, and now it's 2018. In 6 days, she's gonna be 5 years old. We like me and my wife be looking like, where the fuck does the time go? And that's what I said, Ariel Key. But you know what? A lot of people disputing the facts. Even Darren. Darren went as far as to say that I'm probably too premature in saying that, but he's better. He'll never do what he did against a player like Duke Dawson when he rolled man. And I just watched the highlights to that Browns game again like a few days ago. And when I went back and when it shows the replay of that play when he ran that wheel route and he ran it perfectly, but the thing was he bumped the shit out of him, got back, stayed hip to hip, turned around and got the pick for a few more yards the other way. Bro, Cole, yes, he can. Dylan Cole can do everything you need him to do. He can lay the hammer. And and we ain't even gonna talk about his awareness on that Tennessee pick over Delaney Walker. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that play? TSU was beating Xavier. Okay. I don't really pay attention to college sports to be honest, bro. Especially basketball. He a playmaker. Bro, he has more. He has the same amount of picks, bro. He's the only played. Dylan Colden only played with like 9 games this season. 8 games. I'ma just say 8 games this season. 8 full games this season. And do y'all know he has the same amount of picks that Kevin Johnson has in his whole career being a Texan? I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, Cole should have been a manly league man. Look, you can't help but be kind of, yeah. You either got that spark or you don't. Cole is better than. Wait, hold on. You either got that spark or you don't. Cole is better than B Mac. Yeah, I already know that. What is it?
Movie song.
The movie ain't off already.
It is.
Y'all give me a second. I gotta go switch that movie. Y'all stay right here, man. What was y'all just watching?
Mr. Correct.
Oh, okay. Hey, what did you want to watch? Oh, what? No, Logan wanted to watch something. I'm back. I'm back. What y'all in here talking about? Retracted. Okay, that I don't know why. Oh no, he passed out. No. I just when the phone no when my phone it had went to sleep. I don't even know why my on the stream why my phone feel like it's going to sleep. No, I'm still here, bro. I told y'all to stay here. I had to go change the movie. That's good. That shows that he got that dog in him. Yeah, yeah. I'm still here, man. Yeah, I told y'all to hang on. I know I told y'all that. I don't know why the hell y'all can't be patient and just wait. Yeah, probably at the 2 hour mark, I'm gonna end up probably calling. Oh man, shit. The stream probably getting ready to start for Honcho for the round table tonight in a little bit. What's going on, Joshua Grant? What's going on, man? Damn, what happened to everybody? I don't know why everybody got off of the stream like that. I just told everybody that I had to go change my kids movie real quick. I guess some people can't wait. Yeah, I've been doing this video damn near 2 hours. That shit crazy. You see how time flying? Today time flying. Seven watching. This probably should. Bob, I don't be getting no notification. That's why I'm doing the video so long, man. I don't know why y'all not getting no notifications. I'm not sure if they just. I mean, a lot of people was in here. Like a lot of people came in here tonight. So a lot of them came right away. Some of them came, when I was menacing to the stream, and it's just been building up as long because I've been streaming. Yeah, the stream went offline for a minute. I guess I thought they thought you ended. Nah, I ain't ended. Nah, it's just my phone had ended up closing, and when I opened it, it went right back to being live, and I saw the damn people who was watching had cut off. I'm probably gonna end the stream probably in like 10 minutes, cause I know we doing another round table tonight. You gonna be in the sticky? You gonna be in the round table tonight, or you chilling? She's my only love. I didn't get a notification either, but you put it in the group chat. That's why I put it in the group chat. That's why I always put it in just in case people don't be getting no damn notifications and they can come on in there. I don't know what be going on. I get your notifications. I get your notifications all the time. Oh, shit. Well, I appreciate it. Man, yeah. Man, were you listening last night? My favorite rapper right now. We talking about new rappers. I don't fuck with none of these dudes. The only dudes that's even worth listening to that can wink a day of prayer for say a prayer for Pat Stat. Yeah, I know. I heard he had he got into a badass car wreck, but I hear he recovering right now. Should I start a Texas channel? Hell yeah. You can be part of the flavor, and you can potentially get in on a round table, bro. Start making your sauce, start making your valid points, make sense when you talk, and shit. Anything, bro. The sky's the limit. We building a network. You can be part of it. The more people you have, the more people we gonna be, the more credibility we can get. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you can be a part of something great. The Sauce Network gonna be great. We're gonna supplant all these assholes. I need to make. And we need to make a podcast. We can do that. Shit. Ain't no problem. If you already got it up set up, yeah, I feel the same way. No, I never went off. I know it said for y'all because Sticky stayed around and he knew better. The damn phone had timed out and it had closed on me. And when I opened the phone back up, it went live again. I didn't go offline, and now I guess y'all starting to come back in here right now because y'all see I didn't go offline. Yeah, it's the same stream. I ain't starting no stream over and then it's like 110 minutes I've been going. So what? That's an hour 50 minutes. Yeah, shit, the same length as the Kush Den. Well, I'm like a minute longer than the Kush Den that Honcho just had. Man, I like the way that YouTube got this shit set up on Xbox. But how the subscription bar and all that shit look now. That shit look clean. I have Cleveland going 8-8. Man, Cleveland is gonna be legit, bro. I'm not sleeping on Cleveland. I mean, Cleveland been making moves over the years, but they should be nice. Yo, did B Mac make second? Yeah, he made it. Yeah, he made it. Him and Merciless had made it. Beast Mode didn't do shit this year. No, not really. But honestly, that was because of damn they wasn't even running the ball like they were supposed to. They going they going to be live on Madden. Oh yeah, speaking of Madden, yeah, I mean some people was calling me out on Madden. If y'all want to get it, if y'all want to get in a game on Xbox Live right now, we can get it. I'll end the stream, or I mean, cause I don't have the shit. I probably ask Sticky how the hell you live stream your games the way you do when they be on YouTube, cause I don't know how to do all that shit. PS4 better. I mean, that's your opinion, not mine. Every time I play, especially when I play Madden, it's so easy to smash dudes who play Madden on PS4. Y'all just be easy work. Like I've never. It's only one dude I've ever played throughout my entire tenure on PlayStation. Period. Who ever gave me problems, but everybody else been so easy. It's like way too easy. Put the clothes on dry. Okay. Boo. Yeah, you would be easy too. Don't think because you in the round table and you was my first partner I ever made on Honcho channel that they give you the right to come in here and talk trash, punk. Yeah, because you'll get it too. Tyrod is trash, 51 TDs. And no, he ain't trash. He ain't had no team either. Who outside of Shady McCoy over the last 2 years, and what receivers has he had? What Charles Clay at tight end? Are you serious? Now he got some options. Now he got Flash Gordon. Now he got Duke Johnson. Now he potentially gonna end up having fucking Saquon Barkley. Now he gonna end up having a even better defense. And now he got Jarvis Landry, and he was getting 100 receptions a year from Tannehill. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bro? Like, no, Tyrod, yeah, Tyrod, but no, Tyrod was never trash. Never even with the Buffalo, never even with Buffalo, he wasn't even trash. Oh yeah, and Njoku, man, and Njoku. They could potentially get another tight end and be man, please. And Tyron got legs. And he's safe with the ball. Bro, do y'all realize he done threw them 16 interceptions over 3 years? You said 51 touchdowns to 16 interceptions. Bro, that's a mean ass ratio. He's second in the league over that span of time behind Tom Brady at throwing picks. That's amazing that he takes care of the ball like that. He ain't never had no team offensively to really, and you know what really would have made his situation even better? Bro, if Joe Thomas was still on the team and he did retire the other day. Oh my goodness. Bro, if he didn't have that, now they got to fix their left tackle position now. So they got a first round pick. If they want to do anything, they can do that with their first round picks. They can pick it fourth. They could get, they can do so many things. They probably got depth on their team because they always know how to draft offensive linemen. If the Browns don't know how to do nothing else, they know how to draft fucking offensive linemen. They know how to do that very well. And then whoever they offensive, line coach is, he legit too. He one of the best offensive line coaches in the league. Yeah, but yeah, Tyrod with this new Browns team, yeah, I say the same, bro. Hey, I say the same thing, Parrish. 9-7 don't sound too bad, bro. I wouldn't even count out 10-6. I wouldn't even count it out. Cleveland has a dominant, yes, even without exactly, but they run the exactly, and they run the ball in Buffalo. 8-8 Browns, 8-8 at worst. I can agree with that. Yeah, I can agree with that. No, no, I mean they got some people on the line for Buffalo, but not like Cleveland. He got a way better situation in Cleveland. No, it ain't even gonna be because it's Cleveland. It ain't even gonna be that. They players is gonna, bro. Josh Gordon gave them some extra boost last year. Like he when he came back, the Browns was in games when he came back. Games they should have won, like the Steelers game. There's a bunch of games, bro. I don't know, man. It's a totally different situation with the Browns right now. And they should still probably go out and go draft them a QB. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to hold my promise and said I was gonna stream today, so I definitely. But we be getting off the round table so damn late. Well, at least lately, we've been going like 2, 3 hours, like damn near 4 hours. The last two because they've been so live. Cause last night was live, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. You don't have the time. You be tired. And I ain't even adjusted to the new time. Like I don't be waking up to like 11 in the morning. This morning was an outlier because I had something else to do this morning. So when I woke up, I was just like, boom, it is what it is. And I'm 11 subs away from cutting my hair. Oh man, y'all please y'all go ahead and do it so you can comb that nappy ass beard out and cut it off. Um, yeah. So you can get spiffy like his boy. Yeah, I went and got my shit chopped up. I ain't looking weak no more. Wine Wink is there for fucking Friday tonight. It ain't fucking Friday tonight. It's gonna be a round table tonight. It's gonna be a round table tonight. It's already set up. I'm about to call 11 friends to sub. Matter of fact, shit, if y'all ain't subbed the Paris channel, the real shit though. If y'all ain't subbed the Paris channel, bro, go ahead and sign it. Go ahead and sub to that boy. You know I'm giving them the free plug. It don't cost nothing. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, he knocked out. I'm about to make 11 accounts. That boy committed because he ready to see that shit get cut off. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm probably gonna do this for like another 2 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and call it a quit. Yo, Wing 5100 is the gamer tag if y'all got Xbox. If y'all got Xbox One and y'all trying to hop on the Madden. Y'all can add me on Twitch. It's still Wing 5100. So if y'all want to watch the game, I'll stream the game. Just let me know. I'll stay on here long enough to let enough people go ahead and put their internet, they gamer tags and all of that in here. Mohawk? What is Mohawk? Is that your gamer tag? Do you think we'll beat the Browns this year? Yeah. Mohawk is 1,000 subs. Yeah, bro, do something fly like a Mohawk, bro. Oh, Parrish have Mohawk. Oh, yeah. Yeah, do something fly. Bro, it's long enough. You could probably do that stupid shit where they shaving their sides off and they getting that shit like Deontay Wilder and Le'Veon Bell. You should probably do that shit. Yeah, shade the side, like blend the sides off, and get the braids that go down the middle. You know how they doing it. You know who ain't like if you watch Ink Master, you know Anthony. Like how he got his ass and shit. Wink, I think you should have more horn when I started. Wink, I think you had more horn when I started watching you. I mean, I'm getting the fade now, so I mean, I had the Deontay Wilder already. Already, they difficult to maintain. Oh yeah. I mean, you can always take them out and cut your hair as needed. You know what I'm saying? So it can stay, where you need it to be. You just lazy, bro. I had us going 14-2 originally, bro. You was giving us way too much credit. I probably would have thought that had we went out and we'd got a couple other people. Had we got Tremaine Johnson, Norwell, Fleming, Pugh, and Joker, I would have been on that train, but I can't be. And we would have got some pass rushers in the draft, and then or somebody like that. Well, Tyron might be looking at us right now. I mean, what was his considering? What was his real true options? I know he had some on the table, but like, who was he? Who are they saying he's really considering? Because the moment that they say we in serious consideration, I already know that's gonna end up being the line. He gonna upset the fans by signing with somebody else. So that's why I'm not finna get sucked into it. I'm just not. I mean, I'm not gonna hang my hopes on Brian Gaine getting that deal done. And the Jets, he might just go to the Jets or the Giants, Steelers, but I don't know how they doing on cap. I don't either. Yeah, y'all hush, cause Landon is asleep. Steelers can't touch Tyron, no cap. Yeah, I think because of that Le'Veon deal, that when he signed that franchise tag, that probably did them in. How you feel about the Pats signings today? I don't know what the Pats did. The Pats is always a team that I'm that I always want to play them because I want to say we beat them with Tom Brady, but they a team for us to be worried about until Brady's retired. Once Brady's gone, y'all ain't gonna be a factor for quite some time. Y'all would have been had y'all retained Garoppolo, which was the worst thing y'all could have did. And I could tell Belichick was super pissed about him being pissed. Like he was visibly pissed. But once Tom Brady gone, I don't see y'all getting nobody unless y'all just trade the team away and y'all make a trade for like Aaron Rodgers or some shit like that, and he come play for Belichick. That's the only way I can see y'all winning another Super Bowl in the next 10 years. Tom Brady might be the only shot y'all ever had to win a Super Bowl, like ever. So y'all should appreciate it while y'all can, and I know y'all do as fans because y'all was trash for a long time before Tom Brady came along. Yeah, y'all was in a couple of Super Bowls and a couple of AFC championships and shit like that here and there, but it wasn't nowhere near to the level of consistency. And honestly, I don't think another football team is gonna end up having the level of success that Tom Brady has had. Bledsoe was cold though. Bledsoe was nice though. Bledsoe was nice. It's just a shame that he got hurt and Tom Brady ended up outplaying him. And yeah, I think the Rockets can win it all. I think they can, especially now that Clay Thompson hurt. One of the Splash brothers hurt, or both of them probably hurt. We got Adrian, Matt, Tobin, Jeremy Hill, and McCourty and Jeremy Hill. Oh, that's a nice running back tandem. Shit, what's the call gonna know what to do with them? I mean, y'all know how to y'all already got players on y'all team. Y'all really just need to fix y'all interior on y'all defense and y'all maybe get y'all some more pass rushers and show up that linebacking core because they've been soft the last couple of years and everybody knows that. But it's only so much you can do once Belichick start adjusting. So it ain't like you can do shit after the second half. There's very few teams who didn't play. It's only a few teams that we can put ourselves in the mix. We one of a few teams over the past 2 3 years or so that can still give y'all problems after the second half. You know what I'm saying? Because Patriots fans been giving Texans fans respect for the last couple of years that we've been playing them because they've been like, man, look, y'all get a quarterback. Even it was Patriots fans even in that playoff game that was like, bro, if y'all had a way better quarterback, it was like had y'all had any better quarterback, any one of these top five quarterbacks, y'all easily would have won that game. And that was evident to everybody. Everybody. That's why so many people was hounding the Texans this past season because of the way that defense looked. And that's what we thought until we saw what Mike Vrabel don't bring, nothing that Romeo Cornell bring. We've been giving y'all problems for a minute. We've been giving even when we was trashing it in that 2-14 season. Y'all forget Case Keenum was 31. The game was 34-31 in that game. Y'all remember that game in 2013? I thought we was gonna beat y'all that game, but I forgot what happened at the end of that game, and I think Gostowski had hit that. He didn't end the game in that field goal. He had did it on the drive prior. We got the ball back and couldn't. Bro, I was in my apartment screaming like a motherfucker. Oh, bro, I was livid because we were so close. Man, Ben Tate. had a field day on the Patriots that game. And then Case had ran that touchdown in. He was crunk. Case was crunk. I didn't blame him because I was crunk too. It was like it was 34-31. I remember that score because Gostowski had on that drive before our last drive. He had hit that field goal. I thought he was gonna miss it, but he ended up making it. He ended up making it. I remember that game like it was yesterday. Ben Tate had a field day on him. He had 3 touchdowns. Matter of fact, he had did the Arian Foster celebration when he bowed in the end zone. Because I think Arian Foster was at the game or something like that, and he had ended up bowing in the end zone. I remember that because he was showing homage to that boy. Because remember, he had got hurt in that season after that Rams game. But but yeah, it was crazy. But hey, if y'all trying to it show you was you right, huh? What happened? Case Keenum missed Hopkins on a TD. He did, but he had threw him a long pass. Yeah, he did. I think we gonna hit the triple crown in Houston and championship. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna pick mommy up in a couple of hours. Yeah.
In the morning?
No, tonight. She just getting her hair done.
We just come to.
No, y'all gonna stay here with Gigi,
Ah.
and I'm gonna get your mama later on. Yeah, you gonna stay here and you gonna watch a movie.
You were
Yeah, but
TV.
yeah, you can watch the TV. You can do whatever you want to do. We go up and read my long comment to me if you agree. Which comment is that? Look at it this way: the Astros won the Rockets. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if a triple crown can happen this year because I'm not. I'm just not satisfied with what's going on this football team. If they could end up proving me wrong, and I hope they do. I hope later I can eat crow on this. Y'all know I ain't got no problem with that. People acting like if I'm wrong, they act like I'm not going to admit I'm wrong. Like I done already proved to y'all that I can admit I'm wrong when I'm wrong, and y'all ain't got to even remind me. Like I don't have them problems. I know what I said. It's my exactly. It's just an opinion. It ain't fact. It's just opinion, and that's what kills me about today's culture. Like people get so hung up on people's opinions that they don't even know. What is eating crow? Crow is when you're wrong and you come back, you admit you're wrong. That's all. That's all it is. It's just admitting you was wrong about a prediction or just being wrong about anything. Like I could say like man, I know you and I didn't think you and your girlfriend was gonna work out and she was gonna end up sucking me off later on in life, but that don't ever end up happening. I end up eating crow. You know, basically the same thing. I ate crow on that one. I'm like, man, I can tell you when you about 58, when you got a hip replacement, man, I thought your girl was gonna suck me off that night, but it didn't happen. I gotta eat crow on that one, bro. Like, if he play it, he probably won't even get mad. Like, if you be like, man, you thought it was gonna be like that? You be like, yep, but it ain't happened. So you the real MVP. Did Ray Ray actually call a career backup when he drafted him? Yeah, he went. Yeah, go back and go look at the old videos. At the old videos, bro, when he made when he was hot when we drafted Watson. But he perked up the very next day when he did his live reaction video when we got cold when we got not when we got cold when we got Cunningham and Foreman. It's like all was forgiven after that because he didn't believe that Rick Smith would do some shit like that, and and matter of fact he ended up making a video saying he gave Rick Smith his props on that draft too. And then when we got Dylan Cole, he really gave him his props. He was like, yeah, Rick Smith, he pulled some moves. Sub, are you Ray Ray? No, I'm not. I'm not Ray Ray. I'm Wink. I'm Wink. Man, I agree with a lot, but bro, name a coach that Mike Tomlin, Belichick would you want to take over? Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson. I would take Doug Marone in Jacksonville over him. I've been knowing about his track record for quite some time. I would take Pete Carroll over him. I would take Sean McVay. I would take Sean McVay over him. I would take Kyle Shanahan. I definitely would take because he has the best scheme in the league. Every team he's going to, they've always had like the. Yes, I trust him. Yes, I trust him. Yes, yes, I do. Yes, I do. But they had QBs. Don't matter. Don't matter. Kyle Shanahan's scheme is the best scheme in the league. I would definitely take who else would I take? I like Mike Zimmer I like Mike Zimmer and for the Vikings. I like him. And y'all hit that like button if y'all in here and y'all haven't subscribed. Y'all go ahead and y'all hit that subscribe button as well if y'all like the content. Um, I like Mike Zimmer. I like no Gruden. Fuck Gruden. Gruden is trash. And I'm talking about John Gruden, the one who just got hired for the Raiders. He is an absolute trash. He's always inherited teams that he's never built and then made them out to be Super Bowl champions when the teams was already created by other people, primarily Tony Dungy and other dudes. And no, he is not that good. Go look at his record, bro. And Balin Rios, man, I appreciate it. I never seen you before. I'm glad you came through. I don't know how long you've been in here. You know what I'm saying? But if you've been in here for quite a while and you haven't chimed in, you know I was talking about free agency along with other things. And you can always play this video back. And if you haven't heard of Soft Sports, make sure you subscribe to them. I'm gonna be on their channel tonight, and we're gonna be talking about free agency along with other things. It's like a panel of us. We call it the round table. Queen Latifah, yeah, she was a good rapper. Yeah, she's top five in terms of female rappers. She's top five. Eve is my number one. Lauren Hill is number two because she can rap and sing. She's beautiful. I'm gonna watch the South live stream today. Yeah, okay. All right, then you already know what it is. You didn't see me then. Warren Barker, do you think I never seen you before, man? Welcome to the channel. Do you think we will be aggressive in the draft? Man, how can we think that when this man ain't even aggressive with $65 million except for paying bums and he overpaying them? That dude we got from New England today, he's overpaid. J. Joe is overpaid, and yeah, Honey Badger's still on the table. He's looking at a couple of teams, the Jets, Giants, and this team supposedly. But I feel like anytime they say that a team is strongly being considered, a player is strongly considering the Texans, we always lose them. That's exactly what's been happening every single time because people don't want, because Brian Gaine don't want to pay the he don't want to pay to play. Earl Thomas to the Texans should happen or the Honey Badger should happen, but it probably won't because let's be real, who is Brian Gaine brought here that you really truly comfortable with? Like let's be, yes, he's my favorite. Then it's Scarface. My top five on rap list is Pac, Scarface, Biggie, Andre 3000. My five always fluctuates because some days I put Crit there, some days I put Ice Cube there, some days I put years ago Eminem would have been there, but I like as I done got older and just like realized who Eminem was, I just don't I don't really mess with him like that no more. I like his old stuff, like the Emmett, the Marshall Mathers LP, the Shady, his first three albums, but everything after that he just turned into a complete homosexual, and I can't rock with that shit. Pac number one is debatable. Yeah, Pac number one on debate. Yeah, sometimes I put Nas at five. Sometimes I put, Bun. But you know what? Bun is my five. Bun is my five, and I think I need to keep it. I need to keep him there. I don't need to move him. Colvin is good, but Gaines should be first. Yeah, he should have been first. Hell no, the bun, but respect that. No, well, go listen to Murder with him and Pimp C on that Riding Dirty album, and that's gonna change your psyche right there. And go listen to Bun verse just by itself, hands down the top five verse of all time. If you don't believe me, go listen to it right now. Leave my stream, come back when you're done listening to it, and tell me if you can keep up with what he was saying. Can't mix feelings with your business. No in between. Yeah, you're right. That's you right. We get players when they aren't connected here, and there isn't any buzz on them coming here. Exactly. Kendrick is the top five. I like Kendrick, but he ain't better than Crit to me. Big Crit is the only person that came out over the last 6 7 years that I can't wait to hear. Like Lil Wayne and dudes like that don't get no consideration from me. And no, Scarface hands down is the best. Scarface hands down is the best. If y'all haven't heard Deeply Rooted and Deeply Rooted 2 that just dropped this past man, Jesus Christ. Y'all done missed out on him. He talking about some shit that ain't nobody being talked of. And now Pimp ain't better than Bun lyrically. Pimp is more entertaining and he just got that voice. But lyrically, he don't stand a chance against Bun and he know that. Migos is super trash. They don't even get a rating. Nas is definitely top 10 for me. Yeah, but like I saw an argument the other day with a round paper predicting. Yeah, that was us. I was on that show yesterday. You heard me. Yeah, everybody was disagreeing with me and Ray Ray. Everybody was saying I was tripping. Everybody was saying this. I was a hater. I was this and I was that. If you seen the icon pop out with somebody that had the red hat on and they winked, that's me. That's me. I was supposed we were. I didn't get to put them in the dryer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Them coats was supposed to go in the dryer. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that shit was funny last night. Yeah, yeah. Tina was about to cry. I don't think so. Fuji the Prince underrated. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Ryan Jensen just became the highest paid center in the league. Wow, that's crazy. J. Cole, I like J. Cole. The only dudes over this last year, J. Cole is in the mix. I stay right around the corner from J. Cole. 1417 Forest Hill Drive literally is 30 seconds from where I live right now in Fayetteville, North Carolina. See him all the time at fucking Chick-fil-A and what's it called? I know I've been watching the sauce and saw you, but never subbed till now. Well, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. At least you know. You can't hear me, man. You must need to turn your stuff up. Everybody else can hear me. Eminem has been suspect. Yeah, you're right. But until I got older, I didn't. Yeah, yeah. I live in North Carolina because when I got out of Fort Bragg a few years ago, I never left. I'm moving back to the H though. Yeah, like, Migos is for younger folks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Only young folks can justify this bull crap that they be listening to right now. What you gonna do with 1,000 subs, man? I don't know, man. That's gonna be a hell of a Oak Ridge, North Carolina. Nah, I can't say I have. I hate North Carolina with a passion. Like this state is so trash. I mean, I like Raleigh and I like Riley and I like Charlotte, of course. Charlotte is fun, but I hate this place. They do stupid. They do stupid shit here, like pay car tax. Like we would never do that in Texas. That don't even exist. Like they pay state taxes here and they taxes behind it. Like it's just crazy, bro. I went to middle school with there with a bunch of hicks. Yeah, I could believe it. I see somebody took their like away. They was at I was at 37 likes and somebody ended up taking it away. But that's cool. I can't believe people think Lil Pump. Only little children think that shit cool. Have you ever heard new rappers say Pac? Yeah, I've heard it. Man, I know one of my partners, one of my closest partners that's my age, say Pac wasn't all that. I heard maybe in my lifetime, I think I've heard maybe between 5 to 8 people that say Pac wasn't even legit like that. When I hear that, I'm like, what? Like, nigga, what are you on? You know, but whatever, I mean, I guess everybody ain't got the same taste, but it is what it is. Lil Xan, I always see them. I always see them on like World Star, and they be getting beat up. Did you ever take someone's girl? Yeah, quite a few of them, a couple of them. You can't take what's not yours. I mean, if you had it on like that, how can somebody be taken? That's the way to look at it for real. If you really had your girl, then she wouldn't be concerned about another man. It just goes to show you ain't got the sauce. You can tell by the way I talk, I'm not like these other dudes. But yeah, E40, absolutely not. When we talking about West Coast rappers, my favorite West Coast rappers is Nate Dogg. Oh my God, I'm G Funk Classics. I still listen to that shit to this day. I love Warren G. I like the game. I like um, I like Snoop. I like Dre. Do you think Cap could come to Houston? No. He only here because his agent is in Houston. Ice Cube is my favorite, my absolute favorite of everyone. Ice Cube, hands down, is my favorite. Ice Cube was spitting that knowledge. Ice Cube, Ice Cube is essentially what Bun B is to Texas. That's who I can put them. They are that they're the same. It's just they just from different places. When you really listen to the way that they rap and how they talk about, they basically the same. Easy E was cool, but Ice Cube wrote all this shit, so he don't count. He don't count like that. I liked him. He was cool. He was a character, but I'm not a. I'm about to go watch all about the Benjamins since you brought up West Coast rap. I love Thugger. I love Thugger. I like his new album, The World Is Yours. I like that shit. I like that. I like it. It's cool. Snoop, yeah, I said Snoop. I like Snoop. I like Spice One. Bone Thugs, my top. When it comes to rap groups, it goes like this. It's UGK. It's Outkast. Top four is way easier. Wasn't easy part of the band. No, he's the one who found them and put them on the map. He put them on Rufus Records. J Dog, I like J Dog. J Dog got some shit I like. I like J Dog. If we talking about Houston, Houston rappers, it's 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 Scarface. Then it's Devin the Dude. Then it's I want to say it's Big Hawk, Fat Pat, Kiki. Well, no. Fat Pat Zero, Kiki, Pokey, Chameleonaire. Well, no, Trey Chameleonaire. Mm, maybe Lil O, somebody like that. I like K Reno too, but that's he probably way ahead of y'all time. Y'all probably don't know who the unless y'all older, unless y'all about my age or older. Y'all don't really know who the fuck K Reno is. Street military and all that. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know about that. SPM, yeah, SPM. I like it. I like Carlos. Carlos was nice. Carlos was nice. I like Carlos. Carlos was A1. He way better than Baby Bash. Baby Bash was horrible. I like Mr. 3-2. You know what I'm saying? Big Steve, Big Mo. Um, the South Side of the majority of them. I fuck with Lil O. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We got. I like Killer Carleon. Logic, never heard of him. I mean, I heard of him, but I don't know any of his music, so I can't vouch for him. Slip you into a coma. I like Gorilla Mob. Matter of fact, damn, Gorilla Mob. I could probably say ABN is my fifth favorite group. ABN, that's my number five. There we go. Of groups of all time, ABN. That's my top five. UGK, Outkast, Ball and G, Bone Thugs, ABN. I love the Ghetto Boys, but I don't like them more than I like. I like them more as individuals. I love the Ghetto Boys. Don't get me wrong, but I like ABN more. Logic is a lyrical genius. So I've heard, but he ain't a better genius than than Crit. Crit got Crit got shit that uplifts me as a human. Crit make me realize the king that I am. You know what I'm saying? I said Outcast, they number two. Logic a corn boy. Yeah, Outcast already got their shout out. They number two behind UGK. No, I don't listen to none of that, bro. Hobson don't know who that is, bro. He sound like he knew. Like I'm talking about like motherfuckers like LL Cool J, like like bro Nas, Jadakiss. I like Lupe. I like Lupe or the old Lupe, like the kick push Lupe. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, you know what I'm saying. I like the Dungeon family. You know what I'm saying? With um yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Big Poke. Yeah, Big of course Pokey. I done met Pokey cool too. I done met him a few times. The first time I remember the first time I met Pokey, I was in Yellowstone. I was in Yellowstone, right there where the HEB is on Scott and OST, and I was getting ready to go in, and I was listening to Dope Game 2000. Real no shit. I was listening to, and I was parking, and I was getting ready to park, and he was getting ready to walk through the door. He was getting ready to walk through the door at HEB, and he heard me jamming what's it called, and I saw him, and I got out, and I was like, "Yo, Poe," and he talked to me for about 10 minutes. He was like, "I ain't got nothing to sign, baby, but like we were just talking about." I was like, "Man, I tell him I love him, dope game 2-3, hardest pit, cool, bro." I done met him a few times, seen him at Dave and Buster's in McGregor Park. You know what I'm saying? All that, man. Yeah, everybody in here, bro. Everybody in here who count in here. Yeah. Out the city, Pat, Kiki, Rohawk, Chameleon now. That's a mean list. I'm a Devin Dude fan. I've been listening to Devin Dude so hard over the last 7 years straight, like 8 years straight. And the more I listen to him, I'm like, bro, he more lyrical than everybody except for Scarface. He got the coldest beats. Like, my God, bro. And I don't know if y'all heard his latest album. It came out exactly a year ago on March 10th. Acoustic Levitation. Acoustic Levitation, bro. If y'all ain't heard Acoustic Levitation, the song and the album, y'all losing. If you in the H, if you are from Houston, Texas, and you have not listened to Acoustic Levitation, you don't even deserve to call yourself being a member from the H. Like, you should just leave, go to Dallas. It's that live. Yeah, it's that live. If you ain't heard it, you just deserve. Yeah. Matter of fact, I can go ahead and actually you can go ahead if you got a garage, right? If you got a garage, and I just want you to go in there and make sure that your gas tank is full with premium gas, preferably V Power. You know what I'm saying? Or premium, the highest grade you can get, and like make sure you got you a water hose. I want you to, I want you to duct tape it to the tailpipe and make sure your back window on either side, it don't matter, and make sure that you got the water hose like right by your head, and just keep your foot on the gas pedal. You know what I'm saying? Till you didn't inhale all the fumes. Yeah, because you out of line if you ain't heard it. Just like if you out of line if you ain't heard Deeply Rooted. Deeply Rooted too by Scarface. It's just like this is the shit that people really need to be hearing. But Scarface, honestly, if you a person that that like you don't like black people to stand up for themselves, and you think we should just shut up and stop talking and stop complaining, if you think like that, like everybody in this country is equal, then you definitely shouldn't listen to Deeply Rooted too, because it's gonna offend you. And I'm just gonna let you know that right now. If you don't think it's a problem here in this country, then yeah, I wouldn't advise you to listen to that, because three of them songs that's on there is going to offend people who think that way. Wink, you right. Now I don't, bro. If you didn't came out, if you let me specify, bro. If you didn't came out from the 2 Chainz era on back, if you didn't came out from 2010 up until now, I do not fuck with you at all. Future, 2 Chainz, and 2 Chainz ain't even new. He was out with DP. He was out with Disturbing the Peace years ago with when he was Titty Boy. But he didn't get no claim until he turned his name into 2 Chainz. You see how people don't even realize people been in the game, just like Rick Ross. Rick Ross was down with like Trina and all of them when Trick Daddy was on. Go back and go look at them old videos like Take It to the House and all that. Rick Ross was in all of them videos. Like that Shut Up video. He was in all of that from way back when. But people don't really, they don't really know what's up. Because people ain't really want to sign him until he changed his name. His name was Rick Ross then. His name was Rick Ross then. It's just nobody paid him attention because he wasn't known like that. It wasn't until he started talking about dope and people was mistaking him for the real Rick Ross that he blew up. What do you think the rag name, well, if was still here? It would be no beef in the South. Period. DJ Screw just put everybody on. DJ Screw never wanted to profit off of nobody. He never took credit for nobody. He never took. Oh, okay. He never took credit for nobody's career. He knows who he was. Well, I mean, like he was probably one of the best things that ever happened to Houston, Texas. You don't realize he created a genre of music. Screw is considered a genre. How many people in the rap game could say they done that? Like not any of them. He created a genre. When you go look it up, you can find, and not in every category, but Screw is considered a genre. What's going on, King 88? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't too many people can do what Screw did. Screw hands down is. I'm not even saying it like I done heard his mixes. I done learned a lot of things that he can do. Like, and can't nobody ever chop like him. The only person that's even close to being able to chop and slow shit down is OG Ron C. Then Michael Watts. People think it's Michael Watts after him, and then OG Ron C. No, absolutely not. I'd put Paul Wall over Michael Watts. Honestly, I done heard him screw and chop albums, and he almost he just as good as Michael Watts. Do you, do you Tupac is in the Cube? Huh, wait, do you Tupac is in Cube? What? What do you? What? What? Yeah, you might need to rewrite that because I don't know what you talking about. Like what? Yeah, my bad. That's all right, bro. That shit look funny. Like and reading it out loud even is even worse. Um, let's see. We didn't even got off football. We just talking about regular shit now. My shit didn't turn into the cush then on the cool. Cause we just talking about regular shit now. We ain't even talking about football no more. But that's cool though. It don't matter. Y'all still in here. There's still 15 people in here. So watch, I guarantee it's gonna be somebody who was in here earlier gonna come back in and be like, man, you still going? Yep. Yep. Do you think Tupac is in Cuba? You mean Cuba? Is that what you mean? Because you keep saying cube. It must be that damn auto type. I know that shit. I know that shit. I mean, I don't know, bro. He could or he couldn't be. I mean, at the end of the day, he could have came back if that was the case. If he wasn't here or what, he could have came back in 2003 and been perfectly fine. The statute of limitations on death or something like that is only 7 years if he was gonna fake his death. So he could have been came back if that was the case. I don't know if y'all know that, but you got 7 years. It looks like it's getting a little slow in the comment section. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and probably end up calling this one a wrap real soon because messages ain't coming in like they was. Even though his viewers in here, ain't nobody really talking about nothing right now. We just starting to make up conversation. And I need to let this phone charge up because I want to go ahead and get a couple of games in while I can. If any of y'all trying to get in on the Xbox, man, like I play a game of Madden or something right now. If y'all want to, I'm on Xbox One though. So if y'all ain't got no Xbox One, you'll get your chance later when I get a PS4. If y'all got Xboxes, send me out gamer tags. Oh shit! Now it's a shitload of messages coming. You going on the soft stream? Yeah, I'm going on them. Pac can't come back because the Illuminati. Oh man, Illuminati, bro, got a lot of people out here. I used to be on that Illuminati train. I hopped off that shit. I hopped off that shit, bro. It's Kendrick run rap. I don't agree, but he's definitely one of he's definitely one of the top three legitest. That's not even a word, but he's one of the most legit rappers in the game right now. That's really talking about something. The real family. You took a look at who runs rap scene. You can say that the shit is all full of fuckery. Yeah, I had PS4, so I whoop you. And bro, stop. You would never do that. I was on that train for like 2 years. I was on it for about three. And don't get me wrong, it is some validity to what it is, but at the end of the day, why would they invite rappers to shit like that when people who really run the shit got real money and they run rap, they run all of these programs. So why would they invite peasants into their organization when they don't even have that type of influence? It's not a coincidence that people be dying and they pay their dues when they sell their souls. I'm not saying people don't perform rituals and do all kind of shit like that because it's kind of odd that they family members and should be dying at crazy times. It's not. So keep somebody keep. Yeah, I know that, bro. King 88. I don't know why they be using you and Bob the sex machine. I said 2 hours, but you good, huh? What happened? Oh, okay. You was probably saying like 2 hours from now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't, cause I don't think Honcho. Yeah, he ain't streaming. I know he got his. I know he got an event set, but I know he got an event set, but I ain't on. It's not even showing up right now. It starts at 8:30, so that's 9:30 my time. Shit, I'm gonna probably be in that one late, cause I gotta go pick my wife up, cause she getting her hair done and shit. What time is it right now anyway? Matter of fact, I don't need to ask y'all. Shit right here. Is it 8 or is it 9 for y'all? I thought it started at 8. Is it? Oh, it's 9. Okay, so it should be starting right now. If anything, the call probably finna get ready to come through, and then I'm gonna end up ending this stream so I can hop in that one. So if it started at 8:30, then that's in 30 more minutes or 29 more minutes. Yeah, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hop off of the stream, man. I've been saying that shit for the last 30, 40 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end it right here. But shit, I appreciate y'all coming to Third Coast Sports TV. I'm your Wink. I'm your boy host. You know, I'm your host, Wink, with the host with the most in Texas news. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all come through whenever I do the streams. Oh, I live in North Carolina right now. I'm born and raised in Houston though. Yeah, I'm up an hour on y'all. Yeah, 9 o'clock for me. So when I be getting off streams, it be like 1, 2 in the morning. Like last night, but I ain't get off that stream till like 1 in the morning. Just the last two shows been like 1 in the morning. Don't go to sleep till like 2:30. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, man. Y'all make sure y'all come through South Sports tonight and fuck with the round table.